doesn't get much bigger than tonight at Lowell Park. Welcome back to the Kettleers Digital Network. I'm Liam Ervin, joined by Brooke Killgore. Brooke, yesterday felt like kind of an attainable game against the Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox, ultimately a 5-3 loss for the Kets.
Hey, the second home run here at Lowell Park sent down towards right field by Landon Beaver, and you add another run in just the bottom of the second. It was a 2-0 game against one of the best defenses in the league in the YD Red Sox, but YD just had responses every time the Kettleers tried to find their way on base. YD just could put them away and then respond instantaneously in the next half inning. So it's a 5-3 loss for the Kettleers, who look to bounce back tonight against Wareham.
Well, the reason why this game has so much implication is due to the wide open West Division. Any team can make the playoffs. Nobody has clinched. The game tonight at Lowell Park between the Wareham Gatemen and the Cotuit Kettleers is for the 4th spot and a playoff spot in the West Division. So a lot to think about tonight, Brooke.
Kettleers have been dancing around with that 4th place spot in the West for a couple of weeks now, and Wareham nipping at their heels. They're only 2 points back from the Kettleers, who have a 10-19-2 record. Those two ties really coming back to bite you in this situation. You want those 12 wins, but unfortunately it's 10. You're knotted up with Wareham at 10 wins apiece. You do have the series record right now. It's a 2-1 situation. We got 2 more games against the Gatemen so far this season, and tonight it's a must-win.
Two oddly similar teams when you look at the comparisons between the two squads, and you hinted at it. This is the 4th time the two teams will face off. The 2nd time at Lowell Park. First one was on opening day.
Opening day thriller. The Kettleers walk away with a 5-0 record, or 5-0 win, excuse me. Jackson Yarberry was lights out in the defense and offense, complementing each other on every single end. They were firing on all cylinders. It's a must-need replica that you could have here tonight.
Well, the starters tonight will be Brissy versus Bivens. Grady Bivens, that is, for the Kettleers. And he's a veteran guy this season, 3rd in the CCBL in innings pitched.
Yeah, he's got 6 games appearances. He's going into his 3rd start, but he's got an 0-4 record on the season. His defense just hasn't really been backing him up when it comes to the balls in the infield. He does have 17 walks on the season. That's a game that you just need to win between your at-bats and your pitching staff. And the Kettleers have struggled with the walks. The free passes have really what has been the Achilles heel for the pitching staff and the defense. So win your ones as best as you can here. I think Bivens could have a day.
It's all on the line tonight at Lowell Park. You hinted at it, but Landon Beaver with a great performance yesterday. A homer to right field, a double to the left center field gap. The 3rd member of our crew, Carson Mercier, is field side with Beaver pregame.
Thanks, guys. Alongside Landon Beaver ahead of the matchup with the Wareham Gatemen at 4:30 today. Landon, a big day for you at the plate yesterday. 2 for 3, the home run, your 2nd of the summer, a double as well. Guys unable to get the win, but how much of a confidence boost is that for you personally?
Man, it's huge. I mean, the last couple of weeks haven't really been clicking for me. I've been struggling. So yesterday was really good for me, good for the confidence, ready to get after it today.
4 losses in a row for the team, but it seemed like there was a lot of energy going up against the best team on Cape Cod. What is the feeling in the dugout right now ahead of the playoffs?
I mean, we're right there. We're right there. Every game we've played, we're in. We're not like getting blown out. So we're right there. We're one step away from turning this thing into get on a roll. Just got to get hot at the right time, which I think we're going to do.
You are one of few players on the Cape that has been in kind of do-or-die situations. This is a kind of do-or-die situation against Wareham tonight. What's the message to the dugout?
I mean, these are the games you want to play. Those are the games that you dream about as a kid, playing against like life or death. Those are the games the best players show out. I'm excited.
First pitch at 4:30 against the Wareham Gatemen coming up next.
The biggest game of the 2026 summer comes down to Friday night baseball at Lowell Park. Two struggling teams with a chance to rewrite their season and find a way into the playoff spot with a week left of baseball to play. It's the Cotuit Kettleers and the Wareham Gatemen for the 4th spot in the West Division and 4th time this summer. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Kettleers Digital Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm Liam Ervin. Carson, Mercier, Brooke, Killgore. Thanks for being here wherever you are. Big one tonight, ladies and gents. It's a big one. Fired up at Lowell Park. Carson, last night was a bit of a struggle. Back and forth, 5-3 the final.
Yeah, and there were chances. The Cats absolutely had chances. You get on the board, first 2 runs in the second inning, you're thinking, all right, this is go time. Let's go. Let's win this baseball game. And then YD does what YD does, right? They score runs, and they fight back. And it was a loss for this Cotuit team. But, hey, chance to bounce back after losing 4 straight tonight.
We'll dive into that and much more after the national anthem. We'll step aside for a second and return after the anthem.
Last year, Lily was invited to be a part of the soloist scholarship program at the New England Conservatory, where she studies opera each week. Ladies and gentlemen, 19-year-old Lily Wolf with our national anthem.
Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Still there, oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The one and only 19-year-old Lily Wolf from Milford, Massachusetts. And now it's time to play ball here at Lowell Park.
Friday night baseball at Lowell Park. The Wareham Gatemen visiting Lowell Park and taking on the Cotuit Kettleers. We'll welcome you back inside our broadcast booth once again. Liam Ervin, Carson, Mercier, Brooke, Killgore. Let's roll into our keys to the game. It's the biggest game of the season for the 4th spot in the West Division. Brooke, the offense has been up and down. Your key relates to relative swinging in smart positions.
Yeah, definitely. It's a situation where the Kettleers are just a little too familiar. Yesterday, 9 punch-outs, 4 Kettleers bats grounding into 1 double play, 10 ground-outs all together, and an 0-for-4 runner in scoring position situation. Across the board, the past 3 games that they've lost, they're 5-for-21 when it comes to runners on second or third. Kettleers need to be strategic when it comes to the bat. Jesse DiMaggio had a great situation in yesterday's game where he had the opportunity to put himself on base. He was fighting through that count. It was a 1-2, but the swings and the patience that he had were on par. And then you set up Tyler Bellin after that 6-3 play, and it's a K. It's back-to-back 1-2-3 for the Whitey Red Sox. Your bats aren't swinging, making smart decisions. You leave runners stranded.
To the pitching side of things, Carson, Grady Bivens is the starter, but obviously at some point the Kets will go to the bullpen, and they need some zeros.
Yeah, the Bivens has been great, and we'll talk about him in just a moment. But the bullpen has not been so great. And you know what? It's the highest ERA on the Cape or amongst relievers. The bullpen needs to start throwing up some zeros big time because no other way to put it. Bullpen kind of cost the game multiple times down this in this 4-game losing streak. The most walks on Cape as well. Opponents hitting .250 against the bullpen. If you get some zeros, if you get these guys back in a good groove. This is a team that's going to win a lot of ball games because a lot of the games have been very close as of recent. So that's my key for the game. Zeros from the bullpen.
Grady Bivens to start things out. Let's take a look at the lineup we'll have to face off against today for the Wareham Gatemen. Brooke, run us through it.
Batting to kick things off here at Lowell Park, it's R.J. Hamilton, the second baseman out of Duke, followed by Connor Cuff at third base. Levi Clark is the catcher out of Tennessee, and the cleanup batter, Chase Cruson, the center fielder out of Pitt. Dylan Dubovic, the left fielder. Dylan Paso, Cohen, Nikolai Foster Apple, and to round things off at the bottom of the order, it's Henry DeGorgio.
So that's the 1 through 9 for the Gatemen as the Kettleers take the field for their 33rd game of the CCBL summer, arguably the biggest one of them all. The man on the mound tonight, the consistent starter for the Kettleers, guy with the third most innings in the CCBL. It's Grady Bivens, the 6'3", 200-pound righty.
He's been phenomenal on the year, and you wouldn't know it if you're looking at the win-loss record, 0-4. Good day to change that with the sun shining down at Lowell Park. Let's get him a win. 3.51 earned run average, making his 7th start of the summer. 25 2/3 innings pitched. Fewer hits, 21 hits in those 25 innings. 17 walks, that's maybe a little bit high, but he does a really nice job pitching to soft contact, not going to strike out a lot of guys, only 11 in 25 innings pitched. How about this? 72 2/3 innings at Eckerd College, 25 this summer. He's approaching 100 in 2026. That's a heavy workload, and he loves it, right? He wants the baseball. He wants to keep things rolling, and he wants to snap this 4-game losing streak for Cotuit. We talked to Landon Beaver pregame, and he said, well, we're right in these ball games. You know, this is it's a tough streak right now, but we still got season to go in 2026. So they're looking to turn things around, and nobody better to do it with than Grady Bivens on the hill.
It feels attainable, and Grady Bivens is firsthand experience of some really good starts that haven't gone the Kettleers' way in their favor. 0-4 on the season, but you look at the numbers, that's not a testament to his success on the mound this year. His last appearance against Wareham was on July 5th. He went 5 innings pitched, gave up just 4 hits, 2 runs, both being earned, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. He picked up the loss in that game, a 5-2 loss for the righty starter, who will have another start on the Cape. A 6-pitch mix, a lot of promise, big game.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't given up more than 2 earned runs in an outing yet this summer. And you know what? That's giving your team a chance to win the baseball game. Last time out against Falmouth, it was his 4th loss of the year, only gave up 1 run. So he is going to look to keep doing his thing and hope that the offense can pick it up for him as we are just about ready for first pitch at Lowell Park. Here comes R.J. Hamilton. Here is Liam Ervin to take us away.
It's 77 degrees and sunny. A perfect day at Lowell Park for a matchup between the Gatemen and Kettleers. Kettleers in their home third base dugout. Gatemen in the first base dugout in the blue tops. R.J. Hamilton digs into the batter's box. Wind shouldn't play a factor today. The grass is green, the lines are painted, and the Kettleers are ready for baseball. First one to Hamilton is right down the chute for strike 1. We're underway from Lowell Park. Hamilton, an all-star selection, 262 hitter on the season. 2 long balls as well. Bivens hasn't given up a homer on the season. Count goes to 1-1. One of the reasons why Bivens is so appealing on the mound is his 6-pitch mix. He can throw a little bit of everything at you. Fastball, sinker, cutter, sweeper, changeup, curveball. It's a lot to think about in the batter's box.
And he's going to locate all of them.
1-1 is fisted down the third base line, foul.
He is going to locate every single one of them, make you really work. He's not going to strike you out a lot. He's going to put it down the middle of the plate, but he's got so many different breaking pitches that move in funky different ways and really keeps hitters off balance.
Underway right on time at 4:30 p.m. at Lowell Park. 4:30 for the rest of the year at Lowell. 1-2 is a sweeper outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
See, that's a ball, but it's a good setup pitch. You see Hamilton almost flinch a little bit at it. It sets the table for Bivens to maybe try and backdoor a 2-seam, go up and in with a fastball, maybe right back to the slider. What does he go to?
The 2-2 pitch. Went to the sweeper. It's outside. Good take by Hamilton. Count runs full to the leadoff man. 33rd game of the season for both the Gatemen and Kettleers. There's one in between that either will have to make up. For the Kets, it's against Chatham. A rainout game just this week. 3-2 pitch. Misses outside. Ball 4, the first walk, and base runner of the day issued for R.J. Hamilton. It's a big game for the Kettleers and a big game for head coach Rob Cooper in his first season as the Kets head coach. He's trying to find the playoffs.
Yeah, for the first time in the season, head coach Lauren Hidds last year able to push the Kettleers to a good third-place seed in the CCBL West Division playoffs. As a first-year head coach, he followed after Mike Roberts, so a lot of trajectory to follow in place of, but Coach Coop has a chance to solidify it here.
There's a lot of history, obviously, behind the Kettleers. Those championships on the Cape. Counter cuff, chops one on the ground to Pano at short. He flips to Aguayo. 6-4-3 is off. DiMaggio was pulled off the bag by the throw from Aguayo. He's kind of shrugging his shoulders. Might not have been sure why DiMaggio got pulled off the bag. It's a fielder's choice, one down in the top of the first.
Yeah, it's only the third or fourth game that DiMaggio's been at first base this year and pulled that foot maybe a little bit early. Fielder's choice allows Cuff to reach. I think that's one that, with more time at the position, Jesse's able to keep his foot on the bag.
So Connor Cuff will lead off first base as Bivin misses to Levi Clark, the three-hitter in the Gatemen lineup. You saw Pano and Aguayo up the middle on that play. They'll be your shortstop and second baseman in tonight's game. J.J. Moran at the hot corner. Jesse DiMaggio at first base. Plattner, the battery mate with Bivens. Clark fouls one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chase Kroberger in left field tonight. Back in the lineup after a day off yesterday. Isaac Sturgis in center and Sam Christensen in right field. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out in the top of the first at beautiful Lowell Park. Cuff off first, back to first goes Bivens, diving in safely. So with that walk from Hamilton, he's now got a 9-game on-base streak.
It's a lot of games. It's the 4th of the season, essentially.
Clark pops one up. It looks like it's foul. It is off the bat of Levi.
40-game regular season, on base in 9 in a row. Yeah, not a bad place to be living, R.J. Hamilton.
All-star for a reason,
Yeah.
some would say.
Yeah. Good for you.
Levi Clark also an all-star in the batter's box. Runner takes off on the pitch. It's chopped down the third baseline foul. Kind of 2 heartbreakers last night for either team in this game. The Gatemen lost in the bottom of the 9th inning to Brewster. There were being no hit through about 5 innings and then got on the board with some hits, but ultimately weren't able to pull across a victory.
They were throwing a perfect game through 5 as well. What a wild one that is, huh? Baseball.
The 1-2 from Bivens on the way home. Fouls it off.
Brewster was knocking on the door the entire game. Surprised it took him until the 9th. You leave 11 runners on and several more in scoring position. It's a testament to Wareham's pitching staff and defense keeping them at bay.
Well, the starter for Brewster, Gaines Estridge, was perfect through 5 innings, but then ultimately gave up 3 hits. The bullpen took over, and you're expecting a drop-off. No, 3 innings pitched, just 1 walk, the only blemish of damage. Peyton Lee started that game for the Gatemen, a guy who's familiar with the Kettleers. He was the starter last time these two teams faced off. Cuff on first after the fielder's choice. Clark with a 1-2 do-over. The pitch is outside.
I'm liking the misses from Grady Bivens. They're making hitters think. We talked about pitching staff that leads the league in walks. Usually or oftentimes you'll see the pitchers throwing it all over the place, but Bivens, his misses are calculated, right?
2-2 runner takes off. It's line into the glove of Moran. A diving stop at third base over to first. What a play for the second out of the top of the first inning.
Wow. We've seen JJ lay himself out like that probably 1,000 times so far this summer. A couple of bumps over the top of the glove, but he was confident in that slide over on the left arm. And there you go. You pop up, you toss it over to Jesse DiMaggio. Take a quick look at this replay here. JJ Moran just full confidence on the slide. He read that ball perfectly. The play, Jesse DiMaggio's sunk down on the bag. No doubt about that one. It's a nice 5-3.
Also had to play a short hop when diving to his left. Great play for Moran for the second out of the top of the first. First pitch swinging for Cruson. It's a bouncer to DiMaggio. He'll flip to Bivens. Closer than it might have needed to be at the first base bag, but it's out 3. No runs, no hits, one left on base for the Gatemen in the top of the first. Must-win game for either team. We'll head to the home half of the first next on the Kettleers Digital Network.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cats fans, this is outfielder Isaac Sturgis. You're listening to the Kettleers Baseball on Cape Cod League TV.
Fourth time of the summer, the Gatemen and Kettleers face off. No score in the top of the first. We're in the home half of the first. Carson, run us through the Kets lineup today.
Well, leading off for a second straight game is the right fielder, Sam Christensen. He's starting to get going. He's 1 for 12 playing in his 4th game of the summer, but he's going to get hot. He's had some good at-bats. Batting second is Aiden Aguayo. He's at second base after a 2-hit day yesterday, as is Landon Beaver. Batting third, he's the DH after playing outfield. Hit a homer, hit a double in yesterday's game. JJ Moran at the hot corner already made a nice play in the ball game today. Isaac Sturgis bats 5th. He's in center. Jesse DiMaggio playing first base, batting 6th. Batting 7th, Owen Pano. He's at shortstop. And Will Plattner batting 8th. He does the catching for Grady Bivens. Rounding it all out is the left fielder back in the lineup, Chase Kroberger.
Have to face off against the righty out of Arkansas, Mark Brissy, 6'3", 215 pounds for his 3rd start of the summer.
Yeah, he's got a 1-1 record across 7 appearances, the 2.33 ERA that you see right there. And it's a dangerous situation. The Wareham Gatemen and the Cotuit Kettleers batting averages are tied at 217 against right-handed pitchers. So it's a chance for Cotuit to break out of that 9th spot here. It's a kid who has seen a lot of time throughout. He's been here since practically the start of the season. His first game against Chatham on the 15th went 1 1/3 before really jumping to that starting spot. He's got very minimal starting experience, but the ERA has improved as this time has gone on. Well over 20 strikeouts compared to about 11 walks on the season. So there you go. Let's see how he can get moving up there and if Cotuit can break past that tie with Wareham in the batting average.
The righty sophomore from Batesville, Arkansas, 6'3", 215 pounds. The first time he'll face off against the Kettleers. 4th matchup between the Kets and Gatemen. There'll be one more on the summer. This one's as big as ever, though, for the 4th spot in the West Division. Some delay as the first base umpire, Dan Boomauer, heads back out. Jake Brichta behind the plate tonight. Jeffrey Kinney at 3rd base. Christensen digs in. First one from Brissy. Runs outside a fastball at 94 miles per hour.
Yeah, buckle up. Mid-90s heater from Brissy. Get that foot down.
Christensen made his debut on the 20th for the Kets against the YD Red Sox as he pops this one up foul. He was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts in that game. Showed some promise against Bourne on the road, though. Missed a homer by about 2 feet down the right field line.
Made up for it with the triple, though.
2 RBIs on that triple. Good for an 083 batting average in the early going for Christensen.
He's going up against a CCBL All-Star arm. right now. Brissie's just been a part of a deadly do with Biedo. Ryan Smythe saying they're in a position to warrant probably more innings when they go back to school. That's how good their performances have been so far.
Well, the outlook for Brissie this past season at Arkansas, kind of a mid-starter. He started one game, but mostly a relief arm. But as Ryan Smith has noted multiple times, as you're alluding to, Brissie and Bioto both have put themselves in great spots to return to school and take some starting roles. Christensen's in a 1-2 count. Picks up a new piece of lumber and takes on the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sam, a late addition to the Kets lineup. I think part of that was getting healthy from his season at Alabama. He broke his leg in the spring in January. 2-2 to him, misses high at 96 miles per hour. It's a full count to the leadoff hitter, Sam Christensen.
He's looked good, Christensen. He can run, pick him up, put him down.
Maybe a bit gimpy on the leg, but otherwise, I mean, the swing is fully impactful. As Levi Clark behind the plate thought that was strike 3. It's not. It's ball 4. Christensen trots down to first.
Tough look. Take the leadoff walk.
That was Levi Clark behind the plate. Around the diamond for the Gatemen, Connor Cuff, Henry DeGiorgio, R.J. Hamilton, and Dylan Passo from left to right in the infield. So Cuff at third, Passo at first, DeGiorgio at short, R.J. Hamilton at second. Aiden Aguayo due up with the runner on first base, nobody out. Brissie's pitch is inside for ball 1. Dylan Dubovic in left field, Chase Cruson in center, and Foster Apple, what a name, in right field.
Think he's going to be looking for a ripe one today?
If you're a Kets fan, I would hope not. The 1-0 pitch, lines one into the glove of the third baseman Cuff. It deflects off of the glove, and everyone's safe. Hard hit ball down the third baseline for Aiden Aguayo should rule as a hit. Runners on first and second. Early offense for the Kets in the bottom of the first.
Just a bit of awkward backhand action out of the glove of third baseman Connor Cuff. Aiden Aguayo drills his second back-to-back games with a hard-driven ball down one of the lines. Talked to him yesterday. Really mentioned how he was just happy that one finally got down the way against YD, and you put back-to-back runners on in this position. Landon Beaver, who had the bomb yesterday, has a chance to put themselves on the board right here.
Beaver 2 for 4 yesterday. 2 runs, an RBI on the homer. Runners on first and second. First one to Landon. Pops one down the left field line. Chasing over is Dubovic. He's got room near the line. Grabs it for the first out of the ball game for Brissie.
It's a first pitch attempt by Landon Beaver, and it worked yesterday. Send it yard near the 320 sign, and this time around just the opposite edge, and a little bit of weaker contact than probably what Beaver was expecting, taking it right down the middle. Still got 2 runners on, 1 out. The strategic swings matter here.
Gonna say, first pitch swinging worked out for Beaver yesterday. He also went to the opposite field on his double in the left center field gap. JJ had a hit yesterday also, 1 for 4. He's due up with runners on first and second. Takes below the zone. Brissie's been consistently 95-96 to start off his outing. JJ a 250 hitter on the year. 7 RBIs. He's got the chance for at least the 8th on second base. Brissie finds the corner. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Gets in their classic home unis. All white with the pinstripes. Maroon Cotuit in the front. Maroon numbers backing the jersey. Early chance for offense for the Kets. 1-1 is a breaking ball inside.
It's a firm breaking ball. 85. Backed up on Brissie a little bit. Maybe a cutter. Hard slider.
Usually for reference, around 81, 82 would be a normal slider. It's at least what his opposing starter Bivens throws. This one down the third baseline. It's 2-2 to the cleanup man in the Ket's lineup with runners on first and second.
I love how Brissy can go to that kind of front hip breaking ball and not get it for a strike and then come back inside with a 96-mile-an-hour two-seamer. Has Moran kind of awkward.
I was going to say, the fastball's definitely got some arm side run in on the righty Moran. 2-2 to JJ. He check swings. Did he go around? Yes, says first base umpire Dan Boomauer. First punch out for Brissy, 2 down with runners on first and second in the bottom of the first.
If you take a look at where a lot of those pitches are landing for Brissy, if they're going to be a ball or drift on the outer end, it's on the left side of the zone. But every single strike or foul tip that we've seen out of the Kettleers bat has drifted more towards the right. And that's exactly what that final pitch to J.J. Moran to get the strikeout was on the right half of the zone. He's placing those pitches well.
Went to the sweeper. First one to Sturgis, right down the middle for strike one. Kets have had some early offensive success against the Gatemen. Back on July 5th, scored a first inning run, courtesy of a Dawson Park triple. Had 2 runners on in the first the last time these two teams faced off. Weren't able to put one across. And it looks like if Brissy is able to extinguish the fire in the first, the same result will hold going into the top of the second. Sturgis still has a chance with runners on first and second. 1-1 pitch. Runs inside. Brushes Sturgis off the plate. He's been coming around as of late as the outfielder out of Michigan State. Recently transferred to Wake Forest. .221 batting average for the lefty. 7 RBIs on the year. The 2-1 to Isaac, outside and low.
Yeah, multi-hit games in 2 of his last 3. Yeah, Isaac. Swings have looked a lot more just confident, smooth, fluid.
Yeah,
Takes have been more confident as well.
He said he felt like he was swinging too hard in situations sometimes. Try to work his way out of that. He won't have to swing the bat in this at-bat, though. Takes ball 4. Bases are juiced for Jesse DiMaggio in the bottom of the first.
Back-to-back games for Isaac Sturgis when it comes to the walk. He's also on a 5-game hitting streak, so a lot of positive outlook for him. So there's going to be a quick mound visit for Brissy. Yeah, Jesse DiMaggio is a guy that you want to get hot. He had a double not too long ago, and he was a bit of a force to reckon with when it came to Bourne. So Jesse is in the correct situation here, and Kettleers have been strong when it comes to the 2-out plays on offense. Over 20 were unscored in the month of July when it comes to having 2 outs on the board. The bases are loaded. Even if you just force the walk, it's a great situation for the Kets.
We'll talk about the Bourne game the other day. All of the runs in that game for the Kets were with 2 outs. This is Eric Luxus, the pitching coach for the Gatemen in his 2nd season with Wareham. Having a conversation with his starter Brissy now that the bases are loaded. Luxus has been on the staff for his 2nd season. Spent a summer with the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. Came over to the Gatemen now. Table set for DiMaggio as he digs into the box. Bases loaded. Christensen on third, Aguayo on second, and Sturgis on first with 2 down in the bottom of the first. First one to Jesse. Takes below the zone, ball 1. Jesse's a .250 hitter, an all-star himself. Had an RBI double last night. 1-0 from Brissy. Nowhere close, it's ball 2. Well, something Brissy has somewhat struggled with this season has been command. In total, 16 free passes entering today's game. He's already given up 2 in the bottom of the first. Action pitch, 2-0. Jesse takes inside. Did it hit him? No, he was just avoiding the play, setting up a chance for Christensen at third to head on home.
22 pitches, 8 strikes for Brissy. That is 36% strike. That's not good. That's about half of what you want to be.
Assume Jesse's taking all the way in the 3-0. He is, and it's outside for ball 4. Kets draw blood first in the bottom of the first inning. It's 1-0.
Sure. Take the RBI. Take the 90 feet. Take the lead. Didn't even have a decision on whether or not to swing. And base is still loaded. Owen Pano, one of the hottest hitters on this team right now, coming up.
Sure is. Bases remain loaded. Kets find the first in the bottom of the first. He'll take the first pitch low. Either squad understands the importance of getting on the board first in this virtually must-win baseball game. It's 6 straight for Brissy as Pano takes. Got to assume he might be taking until he gets a strike.
Yeah, I would.
Right?
I would think so. No point. Got to make him prove it.
Brissy hasn't yet in this inning. He's walked 3 hitters and he's down 2-0 to Pano. Bases loaded. The pitch. Owen takes on the corner for strike 1.
It's a good take. So what? Pitcher's pitch. Don't think it needed to be a strike, but it was.
The heave. Inside corner, 95 miles per hour. Okay, now Brissy's back on track. 2-2 with 2 down in the bottom of the first. Kets would love to get some more. The 2-2. Pano fouls it off. Inning started with a Christensen walk. Aguayo singled. Beaver flew out. Moran struck out. Back-to-back walks. Bases loaded. 1-0. Kets on top of the Gatemen. And Pano with the 2-2 count. The pitch. Right down the middle, a backdoor breaking ball. Strike 3, fooled Pano. Second strikeout for Brissy, but he had to work around some trouble in the bottom of the first. Kettleers 1, Gatemen 0. Top of the second next on the Kettleers Digital Network. The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premium sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazalt & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazalt Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazalt.com, spelled CAZEAULT.com.
Hey Kets fans, this is Brady Chrisman, catcher and outfield from Mississippi State. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
It's 1-0 in the top of the second at Lowell Park, a game for the 4th place spot in the West Division. Thank you for joining us on the Kettleers Digital Network, everybody. Seen some action in the comments. A shout out to some of the loyal fans. Jeff Helzel, you see in the comments there, former Kettleer himself. Very cool.
Yeah, a couple of years in the highly competitive Cape Cod Baseball League, a Kettleers championship too, one of the many that helped lead the CCBL overall in championships. According to a newspaper clipping, this is what we have. He'll have to let us know in the comments. 2-year span, batted .404 and hit 17 bombs with the Kettleers. So well-deserved championship. Thank you so much for being loyal.
Kets have a chance to put themselves in a good spot today to enter the playoffs and then have a run at the championship.
Gonna need to start winning some baseball games. Today would be a good start.
That's kind of the debate. A lot has to happen for the Kets to make it. but I think the way to put it in your own hands is by winning games. Gatemen have lost 4 of their last 5, so have the Kettleers. Dylan Dubovic to lead off the top of the second.
And you know what? I think it's really good that the Kets are getting on the board early because Wareham is one of the better bullpens in the league, the 3rd best ERA in all of Cape Cod. And as a starter's ERA, they've got the highest. So you got to score early against this team. Oh, no.
Pitch runs inside. It plunked Dubovic on the forearm. He's writhing in pain. Might have got him on the right arm, past the elbow guard of the righty hitter. Training staff comes out to check on Dubovic. A runner will be on first base to start off the top of the second for the Gatemen.
Back-to-back innings with a leadoff base runner.
Well, to the Kettleers side of things, as a pitching staff, it hasn't been great as of late. 4.75 team ERA, that's last in the CCBL. They also have walked the most hitters on the Cape. 168 walks. First.
And they have the 2nd most hit batters, 44 as of just now.
It's a chance to turn things around tonight. Dubovic will stay in the game as Dylan Passo, for the first time against the Kets, will step into the lefty batter's box. One of those late additions to the Gatemen squad. So the first pitch is low. He was at Notre Dame in his freshman season. Recently transferred to Wake Forest, so teammate of a couple of guys on the Kettleers. Now going to be teaming up with the center fielder, Isaac Sturgis. 1-0 to Paso is a miss on the arm side for Bivens. That was one of the things Bivens struggled with early season, his command. He walked 5 hitters in his first outing. Then came back against Brewster, walked 1. Since has been in command. Plattner snap throw back to first. It's not in time. Three balls, no strikes to Paso, a 200 hitter in his 10 at-bats for the Gatemen. Come on, baby. 3 balls and 1 strike. Bivens recently committed to Troy himself. He was at Eckerd College this season. That will make him a 4-time transfer. Started his playing career at Mars Hill. It's a D2 school in the South Atlantic Conference. Runner takes off on the 3-1. It's popped up. Looks like foul down the left field line. Moran gives it a courtesy chase. Full count.
Good pitch to go on. Action pitch. A lot of the times, Bivens, the pitcher, is going to be coming into the zone with a fastball like he did right there. Paso knows that. Dubovic trying to take second, and if Paso put the ball on the ground, you stay out of the double play.
Dubovic's got 4 stolen bases this season. He'll take off again on this pitch. Pitch is outside, it won't matter. Ball 4, back-to-back free passes for Grady Bivens. Runners on first and second with nobody out.
It's the command question starting to come into play here. The more you walk, the more opportunities you allow, and no outs onto the board. The Kettleers know that dance a little too well, and they've struggled maintaining the lead. They're 2-5 on the season when they score in the first inning. Other teams really battling back. 5 games where that situation has happened.
Now it's a dangerous hitter, Cohen Nikolai. Participated in the home run derby this season. Bivens gets one over the plate for strike 1. 4 homers, a 200 batting average. He's been up and down the lineup this season because of that dip in average. But he's got the power.
Sure does.
He's got an 0-1 here as Dubovic is increasing his lead at second. Pitch is grounded on the Infield for Moran, he'll field and throw on the run to first base. Runners advance to second and third, but the first out recorded in the top of the second.
Got to be pretty happy with that if you're Ryan Smith, manager of these Gatemen. It's a bunt. In this spot, yeah, maybe playing for a run early in the game, but now you have 2 on and 2 in scoring position, I should say. Fly ball to the outfield scores 1, base hit scores 2. Good baseball by Nikolai.
Gatemen at 10 and 21, Ketts at 10, 19 and 2. Big game for a lot of reasons. First pitch swinging for Apple. Flashes one down the right field line. Foul. It's for the 4th spot in the West Division, so the winner will be granted the 4th spot for now. But also, as of right now, the Ketts have a 2-1 advantage in games played against the Gatemen. A win for the Gatemen would even that series up. Tiebreaker would be decided by the last game of the season against the Gatemen and Kettleers. 0-1 is yanked outside.
But, I mean, if the Ketts win today, put yourself in a much, much better position.
Exactly. I think the situation is, it's not necessarily a must-win, but for either team, you feel a lot better about your team going into this last week of the season with the win under your belt. Apple taps one foul. 1 and 2 with runners on second and third. Next matchup for the Gatemen and Kettleers will be on the 29th of July. Next Wednesday. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Aguayo's playing practically in the outfield. Corners will play in. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out with a sweeper on the outside edge. Strikeout 1 for Bivens, and it couldn't have come in a better spot.
Just that action and the cut that you see on the pitches that he tosses. You fake out the batters that you see. You give up a ball, but the 2 strikes to Foster Apple, and you catch him looking for taking the swing at the last second to try and wrap around that one. And you've got 2 outs on the board. You're in a much better position. Force the soft contact here. Get him out at first. Head to the bottom of the second.
Now the corners can move back. There's 2 outs. First pitch swinging from DiGiorgio. He rolls it on the ground to Aguayo. Late to cover is DiMaggio, but he makes it work. Runners will stay stranded at second and third. It's the 3rd runners left on base in the game for the Gatemen. 1-0. Ketts hold on to their lead. They'll head to the bottom of the second at Lowell Park next.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
It's the bottom of the second at beautiful Lowell Park. Back out for another inning of work as the starter, Brissy, worked with some trouble in the first, though.
Yeah, he threw 29 pitches in that first inning. He walked 3 batters, but all things considered, he gave up 1 run through all of that, and that's not the worst of the worst, right? You still give yourself a chance to go out and compete. Now he's got 8-9-1 for the Cats in the bottom of the second. Looking for a quick frame for the Gatemen, but Cats did some damage in the second inning yesterday. Why not again here today?
Will Plattner, Chase Kroberger, and Sam Christensen. All three Alabama Crimson Tide teammates trying to jumpstart the offense in the bottom of the second. First one to Plattner, whiffs it.
Eyes lit up on that one.
Sure did. He likes the high fastball.
He does.
Hit that for a double over the left fielder's head at Durand Park just this week for a bases clearing double. A 1 pitch. He'll take this one. It's low in the zone. Plattner's slowly been creeping up his batting average. 235 now on an 8-game on-base streak. 1-1, a looper runs a little too far inside. Again, the fourth matchup between the Gatemen and Kettleers. First one was on opening day right here at Lowell Park. 5-0 victory for the Kets. Plattner takes at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So interesting to take a look at the guys who were there at that point, guys here now. There's some constants.
Always some constants, some guys that heard their name called.
Absolutely.
A couple weeks ago.
The starter in that game, as Plattner goes down on strikes, was Garrett Lambert. He was impressive. He was at Mercier College in the spring. Started in the opening day game for the Gatemen, went 5 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, and then was drafted in the 6th round by the Colorado Rockies shortly after committing to Alabama.
It's impressive. Impressive.
Mercier misses inside to Chase Kroberger, guy who has started to kind of find his stride.
Big game for him the other night. Confidence boosting game for him. Durand Park.
Check swing. Just kind of touches the bat of Kroberger unintentionally. 1-1. Jason, the 9-8 loss to Bourne on the road, was 2 for 2. A run, 2 walks, so 4 plate appearances, reached on base, all 4 of them. The 1-1 pitch takes it down Main Street for strike 2.
Yeah, the strikeouts have been a struggle. Over 45% of the time this summer. But this is just such a mental game. And I think that he's a really, really good player. Just got to break out of it. Maybe potentially starting to.
2 takes.
I mean, even the take right there. You know, a week ago he's looked a little more timid, but that looked like a confident take. And might still strike out in this at-bat. You don't know, but it looks like he's starting to get back to it.
2-2 runs inside and hits Kroberger on the hip. He won't strike out, and he'll reach for his 5th straight time in a game for the Kets.
Owie. He'll take it, though, in a 2-strike count. Oh, hit by pitch. Runner on, top of the order up. Second inning yesterday was friendly. Run it back. Double in the gap right here.
Christensen definitely has the power. The story coming from Alabama this season, so interesting. Was in a January scrimmage, was fielding some fly balls, shagging them for the Crimson Tide team, and came up awkward after chopping his feet on a turf field. Ended up breaking his leg. That was back in January. Had to have surgery, so missed the entire season his junior year at Alabama. But the season before at Oklahoma was great. Kroberger on the move towards second base. The throw is a strike, but he can't get Kroberger on the tag. DeGiorgio just a hair late applying the tag to Kroberger. It's his first stolen base of the season.
That's a great jump. He was 0 for 2 before that, trying to steal. That was a really, really good jump. I don't think there's anything Mark Brissy or Levi Clark could have done on that one. Nice little swim move, too. Javi Baez action. Sure, tip your cap.
Sure was. Runner in scoring position with 1 down. 1-0 to Sam. Takes slow and away. Seems to be the plan to be patient, at least for the early part of the inning for the Kettleers. Christensen certainly was his last appearance at the plate, walked. Fists this one foul.
Kroberger stole first already. He's got a big lead off of second. And I know that the door is open with the left-handed hitter in the box right now. It's a little bit easier for Levi Clark to make a throw to third. I would not be surprised to see Kroberger take off at some point here. They're not paying a whole lot of attention to him, and Brissy's kind of going to the same one look back to second every single time.
Third baseman Cuff is hugging the bag just in case. Kroberger's dancing off, and immediately they'll call a pitch clock violation. Well, that's part of Chase Kroberger being aggressive on the base paths. Clearly, Brissy had that in the back of his head. The count will run to 3-1 after the pitch clock violation.
Mind games. He's playing chess. Brissy's playing checkers, something like that. I don't know.
That seems to be the expression. 3-1 to Sam is nowhere close. It's ball 4. The 5th walk of the day for Brissy.
4th walk, add the hit by pitch, make it 5.
5 free passes.
5 free passes. Take them all, though. Why not? Yeah, sure. Ball 4, love it. Good opportunity for Aiden Aguayo, who broke what was 0 for 11 yesterday with a base hit in the second inning. Almost another hit already today. Let's go, Aiden.
Had 2 of them last night. 1 today in his first at bat. Oh, takes a curveball outside for ball 1. Guayo's one of those guys who just always looks comfortable in the batter's box. Had a 6-game hit streak at one point this season. Takes a looper on the outside corner. Maybe starting another one.
Maybe. You know what? I know it's a long way away, but I'm really excited to see him in the spring. Really excited. Such a good fielder. Kind of clogged middle infield last year at UCLA. I'm excited for this kid to get his opportunity.
1-1 from Brizzy. Aguayo runs into one to left center field. Chasing back is Dubovic. He's circling the baseball. Kroberger tagging up towards third base. Christensen will follow. They're both safe. 2 outs in the bottom of the second with runners on second and third.
That's good, aggressive base running right there. Not often you see guys tag up from second to third on a fly ball to left. It's the shortest throw for an outfielder to make, of course. But Kroberger aggressive, and with Brissy being all over the place, think wild pitch, pass ball, could be in the cards. And for Beaver now, a base hit will certainly score 2 because Christensen can run well too.
Good guy to have up in the high-pressure situation in the bottom of the second. Brissy deals, Beaver takes. Beaver hit a homer into the bullpen in right last night. Also doubled the other way. Flew out to the left fielder in his first at-bat. 1-0 is on the corner. Beaver didn't like it.
There's a few that the Kets have not been too fond of. JJ had one. Beaver right there. Doesn't matter. Flush it, next pitch. Landon, you're a good hitter.
Sure
Any
is.
Count. Any count.
1-1, belts one foul on the first base line. In a hole to Brissy, 1-2, with 2 outs, runners on second and third.
Tack on to this lead. Got 1 in the first, had an opportunity for more with the bases loaded. Can't keep leaving them on though, right? Cash in. It's moments like this that win ball games.
Left 3 on base back in the first. 1-2. Good take on the bottom part of the zone.
Momentum shifting type of at-bats.
And in such a high-pressure situation, high-pressure game, for a playoff spot for now in the West Division, Landon's been there before. Runners lead off second and third. The 2-2 pitch. Landon fouls one off. There is an arm warming in the Gatemen bullpen, but I think that's a courtesy for the pitch count for Mark Brissy.
Yeah, he's already up over 50 pitches. That's a lot. That is a lot to throw through an inning and 2/3.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Landon. Laces one back up the middle into center field. 1 run's going to come in to score. Christensen's getting the wave. He'll touch home plate. It's a 2 RBI single for Landon Beaver to make the score 3-0 in the bottom of the second.
Great swing, Beaver. Great swing. Yesterday, the homer to right field. A double as well. This time going backside with 2 outs. We can take another look at this sweet, silky swing. Yeah, Beav. Coming home to score Kroberger, Christensen, the Alabama guys. And 3-0 Cotuit. Have a hit.
It's 3-0 in the biggest game of the season for the Cats. Moran might have just wore one off the hand. Sure did. Ryan Smith's not happy with it. Smith's in the face of home plate umpire Jake Brichta. And the crew will meet to the right of the mound to discuss whether or not it was a hit by pitch. Clutch Gene for Landon Beaver.
Yeah, big time. I mean, he's come up big before. He is such a good player. Really is. Frustrated earlier in the at-bat with a pitch that could have been called a ball. Stays composed. Drives one over the shortstop's head. Nice swing. Nice at-bat. And it's going to stand here. The hit by pitch.
Ryan Smith is still frustrated with the call. It'll be a hit by pitch, ruled off the hand of J.J. Moran. Runners on first and second with 2 down for Sturgis. First pitch swinging for Sturgis, and it goes past the bat of the lefty at 94 miles per hour. Kind of a different intensity today.
Yeah, you hear that Cotuit dugout?
They're getting into it.
Yeah, haven't seen that all year until yesterday.
Right back to the fastball went Brissy. Quickly 0-2 to Sturgis. 2 runs already came in to score in this inning. Another opportunity to expand the lead for the Cats with runners on first and second. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball skips into the chest protector of Clark. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Isaac. Brissy's got 56 pitches. Working on his 57th. It's a lot. Sure is, through 1 2/3. 1-2, pops him up. It'll stay in the yard. Chasing over is the shortstop DeGiorgio. He calls off the third baseman cuff, and he can't handle it. Second chance for Isaac Sturgis.
That's a tough one, the Bermuda Triangle. Dubovic coming in, Cuff, and DeGiorgio going out. And DeGiorgio, tough play for all of them. That's probably Dubovic's ball, though, right?
Yeah,
with how far into the outfield, I mean, it's still a tough
in
play
the air
for
a
him.
while. Yeah, but you'd rather the outfielder who's
Right.
coming in on the baseball as opposed to DeGiorgio Cuff going out for it. Kind of an over-the-shoulder play. It'll give Isaac another chance in the batter's box. Moran off first, Beaver off second. The 1-2 pitch. Lines one the other way. It's going to fall for a hit. Beaver runs around third. He'll score with ease. And there's a second chance for Isaac Sturgis. Capitalizes 4-0. Cats on top.
Take advantage of the miscue, young fella. Yeah, very good. Dropping it down that left field line. A base hit for Sturgis. He is really starting to heat up. That's hits in 4 games in a row. And an RBI base knock to make it 4-0. Look at that, the second inning is a big inning, back-to-back days for the Cats.
Eric Luxus out to the mound to talk to Brissy. This is the second mound visit for Brissy in 2 innings. And they're going to go to the bullpen. Eric Luxus has seen enough of his starter Brissy. 3 runs put on the board. Pitching change coming up. We'll step aside when we return. Have you covered with the new arm on the Cats Digital Network. Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here in Cape League TV.
Still the home half of the second at Lowell Park. Cats tack on 4 in 2 innings, 1 2/3 really, against the starter today for the Wareham Gatemen, Mark Brissy. Coach Ryan Smith and company have seen enough. They put in Jake Schweitzer, the 6', 200-pound righty out of Louisville.
Yeah, he's been really, really good this summer. He's got the fastball, curveball, cutter, changeup, slider, sinker, sweeper. He's 1-0 with a 3.26 ERA this year in 9 appearances, 19 and a third innings pitched, 23 and a third innings pitched, the 2.7 ERA. And he'll punch some batters out. He was unbelievable his last time out on the 20th against Harwich. He got the win in that game. He went 4 innings. He did not allow a base runner. He punched out 5 through 58 pitches that time. So, like we saw yesterday with the Kettleers, or 2 days ago, with the Kettleers. Their starter, McKelvey, struggling a little bit, asking a lot out of Mason Holloway in relief. That's what Ryan Smith is doing here with Jake Schweitzer.
Guy who's faced the Kettleers twice before. Last appearance was his best one against the Cats on July 5th. Jesse DiMaggio with runners on the corners and 2 outs. First pitch takes a looper in the zone for strike 1. Had kind of opposite outings against the Cats. His first one, he gave up 4 runs back on opening day right here at Lowell Park. July 5th, 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run. 0-1 is line into the glove of a leaping R.J. Hamilton. Good piece of wood for Jesse DiMaggio, but it falls into the second baseman's mitt for out 3. It's a 3-run inning in the bottom of the second for the Kettleers. They have 2 hits, capitalize on some walks, a pair of hit by pitches, puts them on top of things 4-0. Big game coming up for the Kettleers for the 4th spot in the playoffs. Our very own Brooke Killgore is field side with head coach Rob Cooper.
Hey, thanks, guys. The Cotuit Kettleers getting things set. It's a 4-0 score to kick things off here in the top of the third. I'm joined by head coach Rob Cooper. Coach, going into this game, the Kettleers have struggled with runners in scoring position. 5 for 21 over the past 3 games, and then you bring in 4 just off that end. So what has been working these past 2 innings?
Yeah, I think, the guys have just been trying to get to the next pitch and have extended the at-bats. And then, Logan Beaver there got a ball that hung up a little bit, and he was able to stay through it, stay on it. It's just them continuing to work and try to get to that next pitch to, as long as you got a pitch left, you got a chance, and that's what they've been doing.
Hey, one of those runs brought in Chase Kroberger, first stolen base of the season. He's been super aggressive, caught stealing a couple of times to kick things off, but he had the green light there and he took full advantage. What have you been seeing out of him?
Yeah, if you're going to steal bases and be a base stealer, you're going to get thrown out at times. You got to be aggressive. You got to want to steal. He likes to do that, and, we want him to use one of his strengths, and he did there. It really got us a run.
Couple of free pass issues from the bullpen and the starting staff over the past couple of games. Grady Bivens has been phenomenal, though, and you talk about it, the wild pitches, the pass balls. What have you been making adjustments in practice and pregame to make sure that they're working well together?
Well, it's just continually talking about stuff. I think Coach Curtin does an unbelievable job of talking to guys about what they've done well, where their strengths were in that game, even if game didn't go well. And then also, hey, if you want to take your game to the next level, this is what's got to happen. You had a chance to put a guy away in this count, and you didn't. So it's guys learning from that, guys taking that information and getting better.
All right, top of the third coming shortly. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Brooke. Great conversation, as always, with head coach Rob Cooper. It's pretty clear about his agenda the other day. He wants some wins.
Yep.
Wants to find his way to the playoffs.
Yeah, wants wins for more than himself, too. For these fans, this community. And, all right, this is a good start to the ball game, trying to do that, right? Very nice. 4-0 lead. Very, very good.
Feel a little bit in the driver's seat to start off the top of the third inning. Back to the top of the lineup for the Gatemen. R.J. Hamilton, Connor Cuff, and Levi Clark. Bivens connects on the zone. First pitch to R.J. He's back out for his third inning of relief. Speaking of those fans, pretty solid attendance tonight on this Friday night, July 24th at Lowell Park. It's Christmas in July night at the ballpark.
That it is.
Not a sentence I ever thought I would be saying, if I'm being honest, but there's a first for everything.
Sure is. Hey, good attendance yesterday as well.
Absolutely.
Nearly 1,500.
So the sun's obviously setting earlier as the summer progresses. As a result, games have been moved up to a 4:30 p.m. start at Lowell Park as the pitch just misses outside. Count runs 1-2 to R.J. Hamilton. But I think that 4:30 p.m. start is kind of a sweet spot for the village of Cotuit.
Yeah, I think so too. And that extra 30 minutes allows for an extra inning and a half to be played.
Well, that's the most important part, right? No lights, obviously, at Lowell Park. Want to be able to get through all 9. It was obviously the rain out this week on Tuesday, so unable to test the early start against Chatham, but just yesterday against YD, all 9 pretty easily. Walk out with some sunlight, which is nice.
Yep.
It's a 2-2 count to RJ.
Oh,
skips in the dirt. What a block from Plattner.
Love it. That is a 53-7-incher. 53 feet, 7-incher in front of the plate, and he blocks it.
So tough to do. Plattner's been great behind the plate this year. Full count pitch. Hamilton slaps one on the ground to the shortstop, Pano. He'll go to his left, go to first base. 1 up, 1 down to start the top of the third.
Owen Pano is smooth as silk. Even on the routine plays, man.
Just makes it look easy.
So easy. Every play is difficult. Every play is difficult, and he looks like he could do that in his sleep.
I don't know if I've ever heard about a pitcher praising the ability of an infielder as much as our conversation yesterday with Mason Holloway. Yep. He has only appeared twice in a baseball game. For those who didn't tune in last night, he was in the booth, joined us for a great conversation in the 6th inning, but he was praising the defensive ability of Owen Pano. He said it just makes you so much more confident on the mound.
And, he unprompted started talking about how much he loves pitching with Owen Pano behind him.
The result was a play made by Payno in the field, and then it just led to a conversation for about 2 outs from Holloway about how good Payno was. Down on a hole 2-0 is Bivens to Cuff. Pitch is chopped on the ground to the first baseman, Jesse. His second test in the field at first. Flips to Bivens, makes it look easy for the second out.
Hey, I was talking to Jesse, this was a couple of weeks ago, earlier this month, and he was talking about the move from behind the plate to first base, and he said, look, it's not that different from what I've done. I played second base in high school. I played third base in high school. Did a little bit of that in the fall at Westmont. So going from, if I can catch, if I can do that, I can play first base. And he's passed the 2 tests so far.
He's pretty rock solid and definitely has been improving this season behind the plate.
Yep.
At first, obviously a newer test. He's always had and been working on the arm.
Yep.
Had an injury with that back in the day. But one of the hardest workers on the team for sure. Clark swings at the first and flies one to center field. Chasing in is Sturgis. He calls off the right fielder Christensen and has the third out. First 1, 2, 3 of the game belongs to Grady Bivens in the top of the third. 4-0. Cats on top of the Gatemen on the Cats Digital Network. Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazault & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, or gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazault Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazault.com. That's CAZEAULT.com.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Ryan Taransky, outfielder from the University of Cincinnati. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Home half of the third inning. Must-win ball game of sorts for either team in the West Division. 4-0. Cats have had a good start offensively through their first 2 frames. Owen Payno, Will Plattner, Chase Kroberger due up to face off against the relief farm Schweitzer.
Yeah, Schweitzer only took 2 pitches to get out of that little mess, that sticky situation. 2 on, 2 out, 3 runs already in. Rissy, you can close the book on him, can't you? Wasn't his best stuff today. Really struggled with command. The strikeout stuff was there. He struck out 3 in an inning and 2/3, but he also walked 4, gave up 4 earned runs, 3 hits, an inning in a 2/3. The ERA is going to bump up to 5.6.
Yeah, compared to his starter counterpart, Grady Bivens, just a lot of pitches being thrown. That was the story of the day. Made it through 1 2/3 innings pitched. Then Ryan Smith calls on his bullpen for Jake Schweitzer. First pitch off the hands. Back into that same spot down the left field line. This time it's playable for Cuff, the third baseman. Finds the baseball for the first out.
Schweitzer, a good arm though. And yeah, probably going to be asked to give some length. He's a guy like Bivens. A lot of pitches, a lot of them, and he mixes it up a lot. Sinker primarily, but we'll mix in the fastball, the cutter, changeup, curveball.
I wonder the mindset sometimes of guys who have so many pitches. Obviously, you want to have as many pitches as you can. Try and fool the hitters, but is it overwhelming sometimes when you're in a big spot? I assume not. For Bivens, he kind of focuses on that sinker as well, similar to Schweitzer. 0-1 to Plattner's outside.
Long arm action as well for Schweitzer. So that's another thing in the mix. There's a lot going on. But I mean, If it works, it works. If you can do it, you can do it. Schweitzer can absolutely do it.
Plattner frozen on a breaking ball on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think that is that cutter right there. And that's a firm one. 87. He's going to play a fastball, 92, 93, 94 off of that. Maybe he goes to that right here, tunnels it, goes inside to Plattner.
1-2 pitch. He went with a sweeper of sorts on the outside corner.
Pitch in the same family of the cutter.
But being able to tunnel those 2 pitches as well, the cutter, less movement, sweeper kind of wipes off the outside corner of the plate. It's good stuff.
Distant relatives, those 2 pitches.
2-2 to Will. Takes it away again.
I tell you what, Levi Clark has really had to work. Rissy was all over the place. Not that Schweitzer's been all over the place, but that one was.
Diving left, right.
Dolphin dive.
Well, Plattner knows all too well about that in the batter's box.
Sure.
Full count to Will. Pitch on the way. Will swats one on the ground to the third baseman, Cuff. He backs up, has plenty of time. Throw is high, and he lands on the first base bag. Nice job managing that one by Dylan Passo at first. Throw sailed a little high off the arm of Cuff. He jumped, caught the baseball, came down on the bag for the second out.
That's why you run hard, though. You're Will Plattner. You never know. You never, ever know. You have a hard 90, and hey, maybe next time. Maybe next time Plattner will reach.
Well, 5 runners reached base back in the bottom of the second inning, and it was started by this guy due up, Chase Kroberger. Hit by a pitch, scored a run. Takes the first on the corner for strike 1. He was followed by a walk by Christensen, a single from Beaver. JJ was hit by a pitch, and then Sturgis delivered a single down the left field line. 0-1-2 down. Bottom of the third. Kroberger takes high.
Yeah, hearing head coach Rob Cooper talk about Chase Kroberger finally getting some momentum on the base paths and making the smart jump there to steal second, his first of the season. Good productive base running.
Yeah, that was interesting because he had tried to steal bases twice before. He was caught stealing on both times. Like that mindset. Base runners are going to get caught stealing. Just got to take off and try to get your best jump. 2-1 to Chase. He doesn't chase. It's high.
Well, and then you scare your pitcher so much on the mound that there's a pitch clock violation, and you're given a free ball instead. Help set up the Sam Christensen walk. It's a lot of productive movement, even if it was unintentional.
It's the hockey assist that Scott McKeon talks about often. Passing a good at-bat to your next hitter who then produces a base hit. Back-to-back full counts for Plattner and Kroberger. This time it's Chase facing Schweitzer for the first time with 2 down. The payoff. Inside, ball 4. That's the 6th time in a row that Chase Kroberger has reached base.
And it's the 5th time that a Kettleer has walked in this ball game. Comes with 2 outs. Nothing wrong with that. 2-out rally, why not? Why not? I'd like to see it. You?
Absolutely. Sure.
Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Well, the Kets have walked third most in the CCBL this season, 155 walks. The Gatemen traditionally don't walk too many hitters, tied for 4th on the Cape, but today it's been an issue. Christensen knows all too well about it. He's used it to his advantage. 2 walks, 2 runs, 2 of the 4 scored by your leadoff man. I'd say that's playing the leadoff spot well. First one to Sam. Strike 1 cold. Touched on it a little bit earlier, but Sam, of course, broke his leg in the spring and then didn't play this season at Alabama. The season before at Oklahoma, great season. Time and a balk is cold.
Back-to-back
the second balk in 2 days. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Wow. You're able to advance Chase to second, where he's been pretty comfortable. back-to-back innings. And yeah, second balk. Just a little bit of flinch that you see out of the leg of Schweitzer. It could be anything. It's always an interesting call when you see it happen. And yeah,
Jake Brichta and Dan Baumauer, the home plate and first base umpires today, all over that one. Sam takes away.
I think Coach Cooper would have just exploded if that wasn't called. For good reason.
So now the Kets in 3 games and some change against the Gatemen. 24 hits and 19 runs. Say the offense comes to play against Wareham.
Really does. It really does. And a lot of that damage done off starters. But would love to do some more off relievers. It's a good bullpen.
Sam slams one to right field. It's right at Foster Apple, who catches it on the run. Side is retired for the Kets in the bottom of the 3rd, but it's still 4-0. Cotuit with the advantage. We'll head to the top of the 4th. Carson Mercier to take over on play-by-play when we come back.
Aubin Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who will provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Aubin Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker equipment 3 years in a row. Find Aubin Equipment online at aubinequipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
Beacon Gardens is Osterville's premier garden center. Located on Osterville and West Barnstable Road, Beacon Gardens prides itself on quality products and excellent customer service. Check out their wide assortment of garden products and find everything you need to beautify your home. Beacon Gardens, Osterville's premier garden center.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Hey Cats fans, this is Noah Coy, shortstop from Notre Dame. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Well, top of the 4th inning and a 4-0 deficit for Ryan Smythe's Wareham Gatemen. This is a must-win game for both the Cotuit Kettleers and the Gatemen. Cotuit 10-19-2, Wareham 10-21. And this is his 4th summer as manager of the Gatemen, a former Keystone College player, and been an assistant coach with the Brewers, so he's got a lot of experience. He did that for 7 summers. Has helped the Gatemen to consecutive playoff appearances last season. A really good team. Led the league in home runs, RBIs, runs. Not the same story this summer, but still an opportunity to sneak in the playoffs for a 3rd straight year as Chase Cruson takes strike 1. It's still Grady Bivens on the mountain for the Cats. And a 1-1 count for Cruson, who grounded out to first base to end the 1st inning. Big ball game. And I think that pretty much goes without saying. These two teams fighting for the 4th place spot in the West Division. Bivens home with the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Blue 92 by him. And it's 1-2. Cats and Gatemen playing for the 4th time this summer. 4 of 5 matchups. Cavaliers lead the season series 2-1. The 1-2 runs away. Wow, the radar gun said 109.
Well, I don't think Bivens has got that yet. Hey, maybe a chance.
Maybe one day.
To your point, though, Smythe knows all too well about the Cats. Last season, Cats eliminated the Gatemen in the 1st round of the playoffs.
2-2. Sent in the air to center field, not struck well. Sturgis trots on in, reaches up to make the catch.
You were there for that, Brooke? It's a
Yeah.
thriller of a playoff series.
This is the last game for me of the season, too, so you get to walk off with a Landon Beaver home run to end things off against the Gatemen. The Kettleers went 3-2 on the season against the Gatemen in the regular stretch of time. So Ryan Smythe, yeah, he's pretty ready to take down these Kettleers. They once beat the Cats 16-9. That was right after the 4th of July, so a little bit of breathing room, and Kettleers have a chance to try and put it away here.
7 in a row as retired as Dubovic lines the first pitch he sees into left field. Charging is Kroberger, and there goes that streak. Base knock, first base runner since the 2nd inning for the Gatemen, a 1-out single in the 4th.
There goes the no-hitter. First one of the day for Wareham. It's not a bad hit to give up for Bivens, though. Kind of soft contact. I'm not sure why Kroberger was positioned so far towards the fence and left. You got Dubovic up. I guess pull side can test you in deep left field, but it just dunks in front of him. So what? 1 out, 1 pitch away.
There's Dylan Passo, left-handed hitting first baseman. Taking ball 1. Passo walked in the 2nd inning, 1 of 2 walks, but 3 free passes given out by Bivens to this point. He hit Dubovic last time. Bivens approaching 50 pitches. He's got 48, which is still less than the starter for Wareham. Mark Brissy threw 58 pitches in an inning and 2/3. And 10 pitches fewer.
No action in the Cotuit bullpen yet. Bivens can give you length.
And for the first time, it feels like all summer, the Kets have given him some run support. Pitching with the lead. I don't believe it. That's outside 2-0 to Passo.
Yeah, so you got to hold it, obviously, all things considered. But it's been a constant trend for Grady Bivens as a starter. He's just gotten simply unlucky. His last couple of outings have been great. Gave up 1 run last outing. 3 runs, only 1 of them earned. 2 runs, and all of those are either no decision or a loss. Not usual territory for a starter.
3-0. Bivens hasn't been behind all that often. Has walked 2 batters, of course, but for the most part has been living ahead. 3-0 trying to get back into the zone, and he does. Drops 1 right down the heart. 3-1. Four nothing the score in the top of the 4th inning with 1 out. Another throw over to check on Dubovic, who's a perfect 4 for 4 stealing bases this summer. Not necessarily a spot to be running, but Wareham can be aggressive, as this is shot in the air to center field. Sturgis has to go back. He's twisting around towards the wall, where he'll make the catch. Second F8 of the top of the 4th inning is out number 2.
It's Demon Deacon to Demon Deacon. Isaac Sturgis puts away the Wake Forest first baseman Dylan Passo, and that's the Grady Bivens special of the day. You got a 3-1 count, maybe you're behind, and hitters are itching in the box to put something deep, and you toss the pitch that forces the weak contact and keeps it well within the outfield. No stress there, and Isaac Sturgis puts it away. You got 2 outs on the board.
Here's Cohen Nikolai.
How many times has he made a play like that and made it look easy?
Well, this one might be a little more difficult as it's sent in the air to right center field. Sturgis can only watch. 2-run shot for Cohen Nikolai, his 5th of the summer, and Wareham cuts the deficit in half. It's 4-2.
Was talking about the athletic abilities of Sturgis in center. No outfielder can reach up to that. Nikolai's, again, been up and down the lineup this season, 200 batting average, but he's got the power in his back pocket. 5th homer opposite field at Lowell Park. That's hard to do, and it's a 2-4 ball game.
Yeah, I was going to say, a backside bomb, not something we see all that often. That's 397 to straightaway center. Got to think somewhere close to that, to where he hit it.
It's also the first home run allowed by Bivens this season.
Buster Apple. Right fielder takes a ball. So 4-2 the score. Here's a chopper. 2 hops for Aguayo, who's got to wait back on it, but throws to first in time to end the 4th inning. 2 runs on 2 hits, the 5th home run of the year from Cohen Nikolai. And it's a 4-2 ball game as we go to the last of the 4th here on the Kettleers Digital Network.
Aubin Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Aubin Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker Mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker Equipment 3 years in a row. Find Aubin Equipment online at aubinequipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premier sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo. It's a 4-2 ball game as we head to the home half of the 4th inning. And the Kets with 2-3-4 coming up. Baden Aguayo, Landon Beaver, J.J. Moran, Jake Schweitzer still out on the hill for the Wareham Gatemen. But this offense for the Kettleers guys has been it showed some good life over these last couple of games, despite having lost 4 games in a row.
Yeah, sure has. Absolutely. Kick started Wednesday against Bourne. Yesterday put up 3, but it felt like you could get some more, and then already 4 today. Pitching staff has struggled, especially the bullpen has struggled. It's something we've echoed throughout today. One way to avoid that, just put up 10 runs. Why not?
Not a bad play. Aiden Aguayo takes outside, 1-0. Cats have also shown really good ability to score with 2 outs these last couple of games. And, I mean, that could be really big, especially in a game like this. As Aguayo pops this right side. Passo gives it a look. Clark gives it a look, but it's foul. Just trying to add on. You look back to the 2nd inning, a 2-run single from Landon Beaver with 2 strikes with 2 outs. He doesn't come up big there, and it's a tie game right now.
I had a coach back in high school who used to tell me that 2-out runs are a testament to your effort. That's all effort. Not giving up on an inning. Yes, of course, you got to hit the baseball, but not letting an inning slip away just because there's 2 outs. It's the Kets caring about the game, knowing the situation, knowing the importance of this stretch down the summer.
And it really seems like the guys are starting to buy into that. Talked about it. We've talked about it kind of for a while, but that conversation we've had with Scott McKeon, that was at Orleans a couple of weeks ago, playing unselfish brand of baseball, trying to help the next guy. And it really does feel like this offense is buying into that right now.
Even Ryan Taransky before the game said, well, what are the chances of us winning this game and making the playoffs? They all want to know. They're confident. They want to make the playoffs.
Called you Mr. Analytics.
Mr. and Miss,
yeah,
with our partner Brooke Killgore standing next to us.
Good nod.
I wouldn't say the same about myself.
Well, the kind of issue is there's no clear magic number. It's based off of a lot of different results. But
I'll tell you what, Ryan, you win today, and you got to feel really good.
Exactly.
As here's a grounder to DeGorgio, who takes care of Aguayo for the first out in the 4th inning.
There's someone that tries to battle through the 2-2 counts. Aiden Aguayo, not with a situation to advance anyone. We've seen a couple of sack plays out of him over the past couple of games. So a difficult situation, but getting guys a lot more experience with the arm on the mound. And Schweitzer, break him down as much as you can with every pitch tossed. Force well over 50 against the starter, Mark Brissy, just over 1 2/3 innings pitched. Schweitzer's already tossed 25.
Yeah, I was going to say, plan's got to be to see as many pitches as possible. Already bumped out the starter. Short bullpen after a long game yesterday.
First pitch to Beaver. He rips this in the right center alleyway for a base knock. Aggressive turnaround first, but he'll be content with his second single of the ball game. He's riding a 4-game hitting streak now. And that, another loud single.
I'd say he's seeing the baseball well. I'd say he is seeing the ball well at the plate. The biggest tell is he's going to all parts of the field. The single back in the second was to the opposite field. He pulls this one into the right center field gap. All over the place. Landon Beaver's a ball player.
Here's J.J. Moran, who looks like he's got a new stick. Pink batting tape. Takes outside for ball one. I don't think we've seen him use a bat with batting tape this summer.
Well, he snapped his bat yesterday,
he did.
If you remember. And then he had to pick up Jesse DiMaggio's bat to use. Looks like he got some new lumber. Reinforcements for JJ.
He is 0 for 1 in this ball game. Takes high here, 2-0. Struck out in the first inning on a pitch that maybe didn't need to be called a strike. You rarely see him have any sort of conversation with the umpires, but was on that one when Jake Brichta rung him up. Next plate appearance, Mark Brissy hit him in the hand.
That was also controversial.
Yes, it was.
For Ryan Smythe.
Smythe was furious coming out of the first base dugout. Umpires all got together, but nothing came of it. The hit by pitch stood as is. 4-2, Cotuit leading in the bottom of the fourth inning. And a 2-1 on the way from Jake Schweitzer. It'll have to wait.
Dugout was pretty shocked. Took a second to try and take in what had happened to JJ, and he confidently tossed the bat and started strutting towards first. Dugout rallied behind him soon after.
I truly think we have the best vantage point from this spot in our press box, but that's the interesting part.
Runner goes, a hit and run, and no hit, but yes run, as Landon Beaver gets up to second base with a stolen bag. Catcher Levi Clark couldn't get a grip on the baseball.
A second stolen bag of the season for Landon Beaver. He's not a big base running guy, but when he sees the advantage and a lot of time with the slow dismantle off the mound, you take full advantage of it. Another scoring position opportunity.
2-2, JJ rips it on the ground to short, but DeGorgio fields it, looks the runner back to second, and fires in time. JJ is retired for out number 2, the second 6-3 put out in the inning.
Unfortunate, just because to the right side, I would have moved Beaver over. Now it's up to Sturgis, a guy all too capable of bringing in Landon at second.
The center fielder, Isaac Sturgis, has hit in 4 games in a row. Takes this for a strike. He's 6 for his last 11 after a single in the second, RBI single in the second, and then a walk in the first inning. So getting his third plate appearance here with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth inning. Schweitzer home, breaking ball, bounced foul. Scott McKeon over there tried to make a play. Not this time, coach.
He's got hands on him.
Sure does. Former professional baseball player.
3-time All-American. Drafted in 2019.
Chicago Cubs organization after college at Coastal Carolina. 0-2. Another bouncer towards first. Paso goes to a knee, flips underhanded to Schweitzer, and ends the inning. A second consecutive scoreless inning for the Gatemen. We've played 4. 4-2 is the score. Cotuit ahead. To the 5th we go.
Aubin Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Aubin Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker Mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker Equipment 3 years in a row. Find Aubin Equipment online at aubinequipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premier sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo. Well, the playoff situation is starting to set place, but a lot can happen on Cape Cod. Take a look at the CCBL standings in the West Division. It's still Bourne at the top. They've been there since the 18th of June. Hyannis, Falmouth, Cotuit, and Wareham tied for number 4 in the West Division. A win for either team would push the other to 4th, and then losing team to 5th. YD still running the league, 25-5-1. Brewster, Harwich, Chatham, Orleans. A competitive East Division that has started to slow down a little bit, specifically Chatham. They've played their last 10 games to 2-9 record with a 2-7 record with a tie mixed in there. So they have really been hit by a lot of players leaving. Wareham to bat here in the 5th. The number 9 hitter Henry DeGorgio, shortstop, was squaring to bunt but pulls back and takes a ball. Brooke, a lot is up in the air right now for these two ball clubs.
The West Division is still anybody's game. Nobody is clinched yet. This ball taken on the outside corner, and you hope Chatham falls to 2-8 in the last couple of games after the rescheduled matchup between these two on the 30th.
Yeah, that game supposed to be played earlier in this week, but torrential downpour, some lightning made that impossible. DeGorgio the other way, foul. 2-1. Makeup game on the 30th. We will be resuming in the bottom of the 3rd inning with Chatham leading 1-0. But before you get there, you got to get through today and a handful of more. DeGorgio 0 for 1, bounced out to Aguayo at second base, his first trip. Bounces this one up the middle. His shortstop counterpart, Pano's got it and takes care of out number 1.
He's there, he's there, he's everywhere. Owen Pano scoops up, he's a Roomba vacuum in that middle infield, and Jesse DiMaggio has looked a lot more confident since that first play where he's caught off the bag to kick things off here in this game. It's been great to see those two turning things over. A lot of good 6-3s, 5-3s, 4-3s. Jesse DiMaggio stepping up.
Third time through the order now for Grady Bivens, working on pitch number 60 to R.J. Hamilton. 60 pitches through 4 1/3 is a great spot to be. He's been working so effectively, has Bivens. Just the 2 walks, only 1 strikeout, but that's not his game. Hamilton carves this back. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and just today, you're still looking for a couple more Ks maybe to make it better, but Bivens, 9 groundouts, 3 flyouts. He's really been working on that weak contact. It's been serving him well.
Bivens is ahead, no balls and 2 strikes, trying for his second punch out of the ball game. Pitch on the way. It'll have to wait as Hamilton spoils it. Hamilton led off the ball game with a walk. Didn't advance at all. Was forced out at second base on a fielder's choice. And grounded out to Pano at shortstop in the 3rd, part of a 1-2-3 inning. 0-2 once more. Bivens tries the breaking ball to no avail. Just 2 hits for the Gatemen. A 2-run homer by Cohen Nikolai. 1-2. Slow roller. Could be a tough play for Payno. He makes it look easy. Just in time to get Hamilton by about half a step. And back-to-back 6-3 putouts for the first 2 outs in the 5th.
Couple hops for Owen Payno to rush in and make the play, but he looks like he's done it a million times over, and he has. He's one of the starting shortstops now for Ole Miss, working his way up there just this past season, and DiMaggio staying put on first. It's a consistent play going, and there you go, 2 outs on the board. Just make sure you keep the hits minimal here.
Connor Cuff, the third baseman, takes in the dirt. He was the one that bounced into the fielder's choice in the first inning with Hamilton on the bases. Also grounded back to Bivens. He is 0 for 2. Crushes this in the air. Actually sends Christensen in, Aguayo back. He makes the catch and ends the inning. We're 4.5 gone. It's 4-2 the score as Bivens works another 1-2-3, his second of the afternoon. Cats coming up with a 2-run lead when we come back.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
4-2 ball game. Welcome into the booth.
Oh, boy.
Got a couple burgers here.
Coming in hot.
Shout out Liam.
Coming in hot.
Shout out Liam. Big time ball game between Cotuit and Wareham. Cotuit Kettleers leading this one 4-2.
Shout out to our producer, Adriana Leone. Emily Suki.
Shout
all
out.
Our control room people. Oh, boy. A lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Nothing but fun. Nothing but fun in this ball game as well. It's been a good one. Jesse DiMaggio, Owen Payno, and Will Plattner. 2 hits off Jake Schweitzer in the last of the 5th. Kettleers trying to add some insurance in the 4th matchup of the year between the Gatemen and Kettleers. DiMaggio swings at the first pitch, bounces it to DeGorgio at short. Sidearm sling is wide of the bag, but Passo applies the tag on DiMaggio for out number 1.
He's been patient the past couple of at-bats. We've seen it, the walk off 3 balls straight in the first, and then you have the ground out to the second baseman in the second, but he had a strike in the count. That's the first time we've really seen the big swing come out of Jesse DiMaggio and it work against him in this stretch. So patient at-bats, you have Wareham nipping at your heels by 2 runs.
Yeah, I mean, he's had 3 plate appearances and now seen 7 pitches, so I'd say it's still been aggressive as Owen Payno takes low. Payno, the shortstop, was hot coming into today. Up there with some of the best for the Kets as of recently. He's 0 for 2 so far. He's hitting 4 straight ball games, though. Or 3 of his last 4, pardon.
Yeah, last night was Ofer, but the 3 games before that, he had a combined 4 hits, double, 3 walks in one game.
2-0 to him. Backdoor breaker. That's a beauty from Schweitzer. Seeing Schweitzer work through the order for a second time now. DiMaggio was the first batter he faced in the second inning.
He's been eating the middle innings very efficiently
all summer long. You go back to his last appearance on the 20th against Harwich. He didn't allow a base runner in 4 innings of work.
He's got the leverage to go 50-plus pitches like he will probably do today.
And he misses down low, another walk. Owen Pano is aboard.
For the first time this game, too. Struck out looking back in the first, had pop up over to the third baseman, Connor Cuff, and you're on base. You got the leadoff base runner with an out on the board, Will Plattner. Get yourself moving here.
Cats are trying to respond to that 2-run top of the 4th inning, put up by the Gatemen. Plattner swings through an 84-mile-an-hour breaking ball for strike 1.
You know,
something about the catchers for the Cats. DiMaggio playing first base today, but these guys get their ace swings off early in the at-bat.
Yeah, sure do.
Seen Plattner do it a couple of times now.
Not gonna get gypped.
Gypped.
Yeah, you know.
I know.
Cheated,
Yeah,
gypped.
sure.
One of the two.
I like it. I haven't heard that this summer. Gypped. 4-2, Cotuit leading in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pano's got wheels on first. He stays put as Plattner skies this in the air to shallow center field. Cruson charging in. That's going to drop into center field. Hamilton was going back. Cruson was coming in, and it drops right between them. It's a base knock, and 2 runners are aboard in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out for Chase Kroberger.
There's a saying in volleyball, you just got to call that ball. And that's a situation where it drops in between defenders, and you can't let that happen. It's a routine outfield type of play, and you've got your second baseman, R.J. Hamilton, running in. You saw that happen with Aiden Aguayo, where there were 4 players running for the same ball back in the last half inning, and you got to be confident. Make the call and hope that your guys are back behind you to support. But once you make that call, stay underneath it and stay trusted.
So number 9 man, Chase Kroberger, who has reached in both of his plate appearances. Trying to come up with a big hit and extend this lead for the Kettleers. Swings at the first pitch and skies it foul. Inning started with a ground out of DiMaggio. Pano walked, the Plattner single. That's where we stand. Schweitzer's 45th pitch is fouled off again. Kroberger has had 2 strikes in both of his plate appearances and has done a nice job to foul off pitches in both of those and avoid the strikeout.
It worked to the walk as opposed to being granted the walk.
0-2. Just off the outside. Really good take. A pitch that we've seen Kroberger chase.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a pitch that he's worked on all season long. Been a lot more disciplined on the breaking balls on the outside corner with 2 strikes.
Trying to put a ball in play with 2 strikes here. 1-2 is down and out. 2-2. Top of the order, waiting on deck, Sam Christensen. Schweitzer looking for a ground ball. 2-2. Misses by the hands, and the count is full. And that's that Kroberger has put up today. Have been very impressive.
QAB, quality at bat.
Had that game against Wareham last time out. Went 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. There he spoils another. And in that game, I mean, you could see his frustration really mounting. He's looked calm. He's looked confident. And he looks to keep this battle alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Schweitzer's 3-2 is up high, ball 4. The bases are loaded for the Kettleers in the 5th inning. Kroberger walks for the 2nd time today, reaches for the 3rd time, and the top of the order is coming up.
Had to blink twice and remind myself Ryan Taransky's not in this lineup. That's the amount of walks that we're seeing, the quality walks too. You're making the pitcher make the mistakes. Don't take when you don't need to, and don't swing when you don't need to. It's the quality at-bats that Liam just mentioned. Kroberger with 3 free passes on the day to get himself over to first.
7 walks issued by Mark Brissy and Jake Schweitzer in this ballgame. Schweitzer's pitched himself into quite the hole as Christensen unloads in the air to right field, but foul.
Got you out of your seat. Christensen had a similar looking swing at Durant Park on Wednesday. Big spot. Big spot for the leadoff man.
Oh and 1. 0-2. It's Pano off 3rd, Plattner off 2nd, and Kroberger off 1st with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. Kets have had their up and downs with runners in scoring position this summer. Had opportunities in yesterday's game to drive some runners in, did not. Cost them the game. The 2-strike pitch is bounced foul again. It's a loss to YD. 5-3 final, only 4 left on, but those 4 really ended up mattering. And then against Bourne left 7 on in a 1-run game. Schweitzer working from the stretch. 0-2 is inside, nearly gets past Levi Clark, but he keeps it in front. Clark has really had to work today.
Sure has. Probably saved a run in that situation. Bases loaded. Got to keep everything in front of you.
Ket's trying to blow it open in the 5th. 1-2. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Christensen goes chasing. It's the first punch out for Jake Schweitzer in relief. And out number 2. And we've got a pinch hitter for Aiden Aguayo. It's Dawson Santana. It's his Kettleer debut out of San Diego State. 60 games for the Aztecs, hit .263 in the springtime. His first at-bat as a Kettleer with the bases loaded, takes high. He arrived on Cape just yesterday and immediately getting thrown into the fire for head coach Rob Cooper.
Couldn't be a bigger spot. Stout frame, 5'6", 160 pounds. Guy can hit the baseball, though.
He's got the bases loaded with 2 outs in the 5th. Pitch on the way is outside, and it's 2-0. Great plate discipline from Dawson Santana. Walked 44 times to just 27 strikeouts in the Mountain West Conference in the spring. Very, very much Jose Altuve-like. Levi Clark is going to go out and have a chat with Jake Schweitzer. Just trying to calm his arm down. He has pitched himself into some trouble. 2 walks in this inning and a base hit. The hit by Plattner, walks to Pano and Kroberger. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Wareham does have an arm getting loose. Santana takes strike 1.
Schweitzer's been missing high in the zone. Santana doesn't have a big frame. He's going to have to work down with breaking balls to Santana.
Two and 1. Swing and a miss. Was out in front of 85-mile-an-hour slider And the count will even 2-2. So after that little mini mound visit, Schweitzer's been back in the zone with 2 strikes. From 2-0 to 2-2 with the bases loaded in the 5th inning. Pitch on the way. Slapped foul. Santana stays alive.
A lot of long at-bats in this inning. Schweitzer is working on 62 pitches.
Trying to get out of this 5th inning scoreless. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball that somehow Dawson's able to get a piece of. Was way out in front of 77. Haven't seen that one from Jake Schweitzer.
Felt like the 12-6 curveball. He's not comfortable throwing the fastball. It's been all breaking balls. See if he goes to it here.
7th pitch of the at-bat incoming. 2-2. Back to the breaker. It's a bouncer to the shortstop, DeGorgio. He flips underhand to cut down Kroberger at second. And the inning is over. The Kets leave the bases loaded after a really nice scoring opportunity in the bottom of the 5th, trying to tack on to their 4-2 lead, unable to do so. Here at Lowell Park. Started with a couple of walks, a base hit, but nothing doing. And we're going to send it down to Ryan Weiner.
Thanks, Carson. Now, Landon Beaver has been on an absolute tear the past couple of games. Obviously, last night, he deposited a home run, his 2nd of the season, over the right field wall, along with another double. And tonight, he's got a 2 RBI single, along with another single. And I spoke to Landon last night, and he said that after struggling for a little while, he talked to Coach Scott McKeon, and he decided to focus on a less is more approach. Now to him, that means just find the barrel and get it towards the ball. Don't overthink everything. Don't overthink pitch types or where the swing's going or where everything else is going to happen and how it's going to work. Just get the barrel to the ball and things are going to work out. And obviously these last couple games, that has really worked for Beaver. And in a tight divisional match like tonight's, we're going to need every single good swing from Landon Beaver possible as he takes on the designated hitter role. Back to you guys.
Ryan, appreciate it. Yeah, Landon Beaver's got a couple of base hits and 2 RBIs in this ball game. Had 2 extra base hits in yesterday's ball game, so he's really starting to get it going. And he's been one of the more consistent bats for the Kettleers this year. He is a reason the Kets have a 4-2 advantage over the Wareham Gatemen here in the top of the 6th inning. And it's going to be the middle of the order as Grady Bivens goes back to work, trying to complete the 6th inning.
Dawson Santana takes the place of Aiden Aguayo at second. And yeah, Bivens has already given the Kettleers the longest start of the season, 5 1/3. It would be huge to get through 6 full innings.
First pitch of the frame to Levi Clark. Misses for a ball. For Grady Bivens, starts the inning with 67 pitches. In a really good spot. This is popped up back of the plate. Plattner tosses the mask away. Trying to find the fence. He can't find the ball. It'll be 1-2.
Tight play. Good pop-up from Will Plattner. Seeing Cotuit catchers go for about anything that's along the backstop wall. But that one's just a little ungettable. But that's the foul tip that you want off the bat. Try and get this one out here. Kettleers dancing with what could be highest amount of innings thrown for a Kettleers pitcher.
1-2. Bouncer back to Bivens. Barehands it. Throws to first in time. Some style points for Grady Bivens as he matches his longest appearance of the summer.
Nifty play, made it look easy. Ball had a lot of top spin, kind of a cute shot towards the pitcher. No time for the glove, just straight bare hand. over to first, and you're right. Bivens has now matched his career-long appearance with the Kets, has also matched the longest appearance for a starter this year for the Kets.
And he's done it on 70 pitches, which is, I think, the most impressive part of it all. Here's Chase Cruson, backdoor, breaker for strike one. His season high for Bivens is 88 pitches, so there's still some room to go. There is some action for the Kets in the bullpen. Fastball's still got life to it. That was 92. Bivens in search of his first victory of the year. If he were to come out of the ballgame right now and the score were to hold, he would get that win. There's a little jam shot towards Pano at short. 2 down. Longest start by a Kettleer this summer.
Round of applause. Bivens has been incredible today. Gave up one mistake to Nikolai, but besides that, just giving up 2 hits. Truett Manuel is warming in the bullpen. I believe this is going to be a situation where if Bivens allows a runner to reach, gives up a hit, he'll probably be pulled out of this game. But 6 complete innings, that's otherworldly for the Cape.
He's only got 1 strikeout, but hasn't given up any hard contact besides that Nikolai homer. Here's Dylan Dubovic, taking just barely high. 4-2 the score. Bivens has retired 6 in a row since that 2-run homer. Breaking ball to the same location, again missing. It's 2-0. Dubovic was hit by a pitch and left on third in the second inning. Singled came around to score in the 4th inning. (2-0) from Bivens. Outside. Can't lose him here.
Got to work back. Big spot. Big chance to make some commotion on the Cape.
Right down Broadway for a strike. Bivens, the now 4-time transfer, started his career at Mars Hill, then to East Georgia, the spring at Eckerd, next year to Troy, a team that went all the way to the College World Series. Trying to be the first Kettleer pitcher to complete 6 innings in a start this summer. 3 balls a strike. Right down Broadway for strike 2. Dubovic was headed to first base. Jake Brichta gives him the bad news. Bivens trying to retire 7 in a row. He'll have the payoff pitch. His 79th pitch of the ball game. Here it is. Slashed foul the other way. Dubovic stays alive. Just 2 hits for the Gatemen in the ball game, and Dubovic's got 1 of them. Bivens has yet to record him out. Looking for 6 innings of 2-run ball for a Kettleers starter. It'd be the first time this summer. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 6 beautiful innings from the starter, Grady Bivens, and he caps his appearance with a K. A 1-2-3-6 for Grady Bivens. Clap it up, Cotuit, as the Kettleers lead 4-2 going into the bottom of the 6th.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazault & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, or gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazault Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazault.com. That's CAZEAULT.com.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Ryan Taransky, outfielder from the University of Cincinnati. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Cotuit leading 4-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning, and they're going to have to face a new arm here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The third arm used by Ryan Smythe. Logan Baisley from Florida Gulf Coast. Just 2 innings of work on the year, 5 strikeouts. He's got the big-time strikeout stuff. He's going to try and use that to hold the deficit right now.
Yeah, we saw him pitch on the 16th against the Cotuit Kettleers. It was 2 innings of work, giving up 3 hits, 2 runs, one of those earned, a walk and 5 strikeouts. He tossed almost 50 pitches against the Kettleers in that last game on the road. So he knows this Kettleers staff. Not too many changes in the batting order that he will have to face here today. Last year, as a 2025 Wareham Gatemen, he was 0-1 with 10 appearances across 6 starts, a 6.43 ERA. He's known for giving up a couple of the walks, but he's pretty even keel with the strikeout ratio as well.
Cotuit leading by 2, middle of the order coming up. And Landon Beaver, who might be hotter than the sun, standing in.
Yeah, this feels like a big spot offensively. You've got a 2-run lead. Bivens has just given you 6 complete innings of 2-run baseball. He's in line for the win. Keep piling it on. Insurance.
It's the longest start by a Kettleer pitcher this summer. 2-0.
I would doubt that both Baisley and Ryan Smythe want any part of Landon Beaver in this situation.
Yeah, Beaver's singled twice today. Both have been ripped. Got 2 RBIs and a run scored. Had 2 extra base hits in yesterday's game, and he crushes this in the air to right. Forget it. Back-to-back days with a Beaver bomb. 5-2 Kets in the 6th.
Well, I was on the right path. Didn't want to pitch to him, but he got a hanger in the zone, and he made Baisley pay for it. Blasted one to right field. That was the farthest hit ball we've seen this season at Lowell Park. It's a 5-2 ball game. There's the insurance I was asking for.
The dugout absolutely loves it as the Kets have taken a 3-run lead. 104 off the bat of Landon Beaver, his 3rd home run of the year. It's the most on the active roster for the Kets, and it ties Jake Hanley for most all summer as Moran takes inside. We can take another look at that beautiful swing by Beaver.
Oh, Landon Beaver takes the first pitch swing here and send it towards right field. You know it works the first time. Do it again. Beaver with back-to-back days with an HR in the scorebook. The Kettleers, like Liam just said, that insurance run is so crucial after being held scoreless in the past 2 frames.
J.J. Moran spoils that one. It's 1-1. Yesterday, his homer was on the first pitch he saw. Today in a 2-0 count. That is to the backstop. Bad miss by Logan Baisley.
Yeah, he looks a little rattled after the homer. Sent one into the oak trees and right. 391 feet. Whew. Landon, do your thing, kid.
That was a Take Davis type blast, dare I say. JJ takes a strike on a breaking ball. Five-2 Kets in the 6th inning. That's the first extra base hit of the day. And a big one. Moran hits this hard on one hop to R.J. Hamilton, who takes care of out number 1 in the 6th. And even more insurance for this Kettleers bullpen, which has struggled a little bit down the stretch. Isaac Sturgis standing in. He's got an RBI base knock today as well. That came back in the second inning. He'll take the first one for a strike. It's 0-1. Wareham and Cotuit. This is the fourth matchup of the year, and these teams tied at fourth place in the West Division. A loss for either team would knock that team out of the playoff picture.
Every run matters. Also, across the Cape, Falmouth and Hyannis are playing for this 2 spot in the West Division. Today, winner takes that. Falmouth up 4-0 in the top of the third. A lot of action. Wild, Wild West Division.
Sturgis trying to protect in an 0-2 hole. He takes outside 1-2. Kettleers have had runners on in every single inning. This team is starting to wake up at the perfect time. After today, just 6 games to go in the regular season. Little roller. Back to Logan Baisley. He'll flip over, and there's 2 gone.
It's crazy how the summer works sometimes.
Yeah.
You never know your fullest form until you're in your fullest form. And sure, have the Kets lost the last 4 games they've played in? Yes. But today, this is the team that Cotuit knows they have. The team that when you talk to guys in the dugout, they have the confidence that they're able to make the playoffs and make a run in the playoffs past that.
Jesse DiMaggio with nobody on and 2 gone in the bottom of the 6th inning. Checks his swing on a pitch in the dirt. No go, says Dan Boomhauer, first base umpire. It is an 0-for-2 day for Jesse DiMaggio, but you got to remember in the second inning he smashed a line drive at R.J. Hamilton, and Hamilton reached up probably about as high as he could reach to make the catch. So it's 2-0. Jesse also walked in the first inning with the bases loaded for an RBI. That was just his second walk of the summer. Came on 4 pitches. Cotuit trying for some more insurance. Oh, belted foul.
Ripped the cover off the baseball. Just a little early. Off the arm of Baisley. Familiar guy for the Cats. That might help. You've already seen him a couple times. Beaver didn't, but clearly he's seen Baisley well.
That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Leadoff homer by Landon Beaver in this 6th inning. Since then, Baisley's calmed down nicely. Gotten the next 2 guys out, but he's fallen behind Jesse DiMaggio 3-1. That's ball 4. Jesse DiMaggio came into this game with 1 walk on the summer. He's got 2. And this is a 2-out walk.
Practically almost double your walk percentage, and it's the patience. Jesse DiMaggio typically connects on the big swings. He's 15 for 60 on the season coming into today's game with a hit, as we have a pinch runner situation. Ryan Taransky. Hey, you trade one walking guy for another. Taransky will be your pinch runner in this situation on first. And yeah, you just have to applaud the effort of Jesse. He saw what happened last time, a 6-3 off the first pitch he saw in the 5th. You're patient and you're rewarded.
Taransky is 2 for 3 on stolen base attempts this summer. First pitch swinging from Pano. That's shot up the middle into center field. Taransky's going to try and go first to third. He will. Runners on the corners with 2 down after the base hit by Pano.
And that's Coach Cooper managing the game well. Jesse DiMaggio, not a speedy guy on the base paths. Put in a good runner. He goes first to third instantly, and a better defender at first base as well. So good moves all the way around. Runners on the corners. Let's get some more.
It's hits in 5 of the last 6 games for Owen Pano. And the second time that he's reached in this ballgame. Now Will Plattner. 6th batter to hit in this inning for the Kettleers. Leading 5-2. Plattner will take a strike. Cats have gone homer by Beaver, ground out Moran, ground out Sturgis. Walk, DiMaggio being pinch ran for by Taransky, then the single by Pano. 0-1. Rolled over, left side. DeGorgio gloves it, takes his time, throws to first, ends the inning. But, oh boy, Landon Beaver's third home run of the year, his third hit of the ball game, gives the Cats a 5-2 advantage through 6 innings of play. Brooke Killgore is going to take us the distance when we come back for the 7th on the Kettleers Digital Network.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Well, it's an interesting game. That's the best adjective you could use here. The Kettleers coming in off a 4-game losing streak, and the man behind the hour here, Grady Bivens, finishes the day 6 complete innings, only giving up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, which was off a 2-run bomb by the man in the dugout, Cohen Nikolai. Well deserved for him for sending that 1 yard. 2 walks, 2 Ks, the home run, a 3.41 ERA to finish the day for Grady Bivens. He becomes the first Kettleer since Peyton Menka in the walk-off Wareham win in 2025 to send the Kettleers to the 2nd round of the West Division semifinals to play a full, complete 6 innings. So big congrats to Grady Bivens, but we're going to turn the ball over to a man who's been waiting at least 2 games now, getting warm in the bullpen, hasn't had his chance to come out. It's been 2 weeks since Truett Manuel has been on that mound.
Yeah, you're right, Truett's been hot the past 2 days. Finally gets his chance, the righty out of NC State. 6'2", 206 pounds, and the reason why the Kets fans have been itching for him to get in, he's an all-star, and he has been lights out. Hasn't allowed an earned run this season, 0.00 ERA. Does have a loss, but just thrown 7 1/3 innings pitched. Picked up 2 saves. This is not a save situation yet, but hey, maybe there's a chance for him to go at least 7 and 8, maybe 9, get a 3-inning save. That's ambitious to think, but Bivens has been lights out today, was lights out. What's not to think that Truett can't follow?
Grady Bivens tossing 80 pitches. That's also 1 more than Peyton Menka last season in that complete 6-inning frame. So Bivens setting the standard here on July 24th with only a couple more games to go. The first dish from Truett upstairs. Truett Manuel, it's been 2 weeks since he came in for the closing run at Orleans on July 10th. That'd be a 4-2 win for the Cotuit Kettleers. His efforts would help name him an all-star. Toss down low, Plattner flashing the leather, but not in time. It's a 2-0 count to kick things off here. You have Dylan Passo in the box, going Nikolai following behind, and Foster Apple due up after. It's a 5-2 ball game here at Lowell Park. Dish on the lower angle of Will Plattner's foot, reeling that back in. It's ball 3.
I think Manuel coming in the game speaks to how important this game is for Coach Cooper. Everyone knows it. Truett, your big-time arm, high-pressure situation guy, 3-run lead. Coop wants to slam the door. Manuel just goes 4 straight, though.
On the outside edge, couldn't bring this one back around. That's his first walk of the day. Truett has offered a couple free passes here and there. He had one against Hyannis in his first appearance back on the 20th. 2 in the next 3 at Chatham on the 1st of July when the lights went out in that frame. And then on the 10th, gave up 2 walks across 35 pitches, but no runs, no earned runs either. That's what makes him so impressive. Limit the damage, give up a free pass here or there as long as you keep him out. First pitch to go in Nikolai on the outside.
The walks have been somewhat of an issue, but it's a steady slope, right? You can walk 1 or 2 hitters in an inning and be effective, but it can go wrong and south quick. So this is 6 straight now. Manuel's got to find the zone.
Seen Truett Manuel warming up at Bourne in yesterday's game against YD. Chosen to go with a couple other pitchers here and there. Bourne wouldn't see the bottom of the 9th inning, so you didn't really need Truett to come out in that situation. But yesterday, choose to go Mr.
Healy.
Tyler. Yeah, Healy. Aiden Healy came in to close that stretch. Truett Manuel, 2 saves on the season. You take a look back to July 10th, 2 weeks exactly to the day. He came in after Chase Vandermeed tossed 2 1/3, only giving up 1 walk, 4 Ks on the day. Truett comes in, 2 innings pitched across the stretch, giving up 1 hit, 2 walks, and 3 Ks. And the last pitch he tossed in that ball game was almost a no-doubter for Bub Terrell.
Yeah, that was a high-pressure spot. I almost wonder the mental effect of warming up for the past 2 games, being prepared to go, and then not going in the game. Now he's finally out on the mound. Slow start, could just be speculation, not sure, but got to find the zone.
2 balls, no strikes. Manuel down low in the dirt, popping out of the squat is Will Plattner. Want to avoid the free pass conversation. The Kettleers really struggled when it comes to the wild pitches. Had about 40 so far. That is first in the league. Today it's been a little bit calmer. Not as much stress when it comes to the pitch command. Toss from Truett. There's your strike. So after giving up 6 straight balls, Truett Manuel finally connects in the zone to his catcher, Will Plattner. Truett knows how to come back from tight situations. There's a reason he's a closer. Delivery, hammers that same slot down the middle, over the top type of pitch that comes right into the glove. It's a 2-2 count.
The stuff's there. Just got to live in the zone. Truett knows that. All-star for a reason, 93-94 with the fastball, wipeout slider. Just missed that one.
On the outer corner, it's back-to-back walks issued for the NC State Wolfpack pitcher. It's a tight situation, but Grady Bivens had a similar start in the 2nd inning. Hit Dylan Dubovic, and then Dylan Passo had the walk, and then he had 3 up, 3 down following that stretch. So sometimes, like you said, Liam, it's just kind of the mental effect maybe of getting ready to go, tossing so many warm-up pitches that when you finally face the live at-bat, it's a bit of a difficult turnaround.
Yeah, we're adjustment to the mound, the in-game mound. The mound in-game is obviously a little different than the bullpen arms.
Delivery on the outside to Foster Apple. It's an 0-1 count. Good amount of curve to bring that one back into play. Foster Apple struck out on the day and grounded into a 4-3. 0 for 2. Looking to change. Truett looks back towards second, the kick and delivery. There you go. Go back to the heater down the middle. It's what's worked. He's thrown 3 strikes off of that now.
It's a good pitch. Taransky's in at first, trying to roll a double play. Might go to the breaking ball on an 0-2. Get Apple to either extend the zone or roll a ground ball.
Kettleers with the 5-2 lead. This one lined over into the glove of J.J. Moran, looking to turn the double play. Will be a twin killer, and it will. What an impressive play out of the glove of J.J. Moran, staying hot on top of it. He finds the new second baseman, Dawson Santana, at second, and Ryan Taransky, another defensive substitution, is there to kill off the base runner. And wow, you got 2 outs on the board after walking the first 2.
Said it. He went to the breaking ball. First of all, that was one of the quickest exchanges I've seen this season from Santana at second. He had that baseball out of his glove lightning quick. Great scoop by Taransky at first. Now you're 1 out away.
Runner still on third. That would be Dylan Passo. He would survive. J.J. Moran had to step way off the bag to make the play, but you get the other two out, force the soft contact here, and you can send yourself back to bat. We're in the top of the 7th inning here at Lowell Park. 2 outs on the board for Cotuit Manuel in his first appearance in 2 weeks. Kick and delivery on the outside, and it's off the top of the glove of Will Plattner, coming in to score the 3rd run of Wareham's game. It will be Dylan Passo. So a wild pitch situation, the first of this game, from at least what you look back at. Kettleers have really struggled with the balls going over the backstop.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because you just set up the double play so perfectly, and you just need 1 out. No longer do you need a strikeout. The ball can be hit anywhere into the field of play. Emmanuel just lets a fastball slip, and now it's a little less comfortable for the Kets. 2 runs, the lead.
Cotuit Manuel loses his 0.00 ERA with the earned run off the pass ball. He now sits at a 1.13. The outside corner again, it's a 3-1 count. Seen Truitt in tight situations before, but he's usually been able to be quick to close it out, and that double play gave you some hope. A ball a little too high off to the left. Swing around for number 21 in the box, Henry DeGorgio, shortstop out of Northeastern. That'll be 41 wild pitches on the season for the Kettleers.
Yeah, it's something you got to clean up come playoff time.
Pop up over towards left inner field. J.J. Moran dancing underneath it, and he will glove. You get out of the inning, but you give up an earned run. Cotuit Manuel steps into the game for the first time in 2 weeks. The score 5-3. Kettleers and Gatemen duking it out as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premium sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazalt & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazalt Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazalt.com, spelled CAZEAULT.com.
Hey Kets fans, this is Brady Chrisman, catcher and outfield from Mississippi State. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
We have stretched here at Lowell Park. Sound of Take Me Out to the Ball Game fading away as the Wareham Gatemen step back up for the defensive stretch here in the bottom half of the 7th. Due up for these Cotuit Kettleers, it's Chase Kroberger, who you saw not too long ago in the 5th, Sam Christensen, and Dawson Santana, who came in as a pinch hitter situation in place of Aiden Aguayo, the second baseman. Dawson Santana turned a phenomenal double play to help put 2 outs on the board back in the top of the 7th, but we'll get to him when it's his time. Chase Kroberger back in the box. The first pitch on the outside corner drifts way towards the right leg of Levi Clark. It's a 1-0 count to start things off.
So Chase Kroberger has reached in all 3 plate appearances today, a hit by pitch, 2 walks. That's 7 straight times he's reached base.
That's a lot.
Strike 1 called against Kroberger. He's still looking for his first hit of the day. So add that to your potential here to reach.
Kets could use a hit. 2-run deficit for the Gatemen now, kind of creeping back on the Kets' heels.
Gatemen knocking on the door, threatening to break down the gate, or whatever you want to call it here. Was 5-2 going into the top of the 7th. The Gatemen putting up a run off a wild pitch by Cotuit Manuel. Kick and delivery. A little bit of sweeping action towards the right. Curved in for strike 2. 2-2 count, no outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The kick and delivery. He'll check to see if he went around. He did not, according to first base umpire Dan Boomauer, excuse me. So it's a 3-2 count, and this is the 3rd time that Chase Krogerberger has seen the full count today.
It's been his patience all day.
The toss on the inside by the right elbow of Krogerberger, and there's your walk. 4 on-base appearances on the day for the Alabama left fielder.
Hey, water always finds its level, and it certainly has now with Chase Kroger. Struggling with the strikeout his first week or so here. 17 strikeouts in 29 plate appearances, but now he's walked 3 times today. He's been hit, and he's really showing some good plate discipline, getting some confidence back. Is there going to be a pitching change here in the bottom of the 7th?
Chase Krogerberger reaches for the 4th time on the day. We'll make a quick call to the bullpen here on Cape League TV. Got everything you need to know in just a second.
Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here in Cape League TV.
So a call to the bullpen for Ryan Smythe's team. Here are the Wareham Gatemen still duking it out with the Cotuit Kettleers. It's a 5-3 ball game. Chase Krogerberger walks to kick off the bottom of the 7th, and he make the call over. So Logan Baisley's day is done across 1 inning of work, giving 2 hits. Still responsible for the runner on first and Chase Krogerberger, but the new arm on the mound, the right-handed pitcher out of Marist College, Logan Shaw.
Yeah, and just to be clear, no relation, Logan Shaw, Logan Baisley. Just the 2nd inning of work for Shaw on the summer. He's been scoreless to this point out of Marist in the spring, but scoreless on the Cape with a couple of strikeouts, trying to hold the deficit, right, guys? Keep this close for the Gatemen. This is a very good bullpen for Ryan Smythe, and he is a part of that. After struggling in the spring, 7.66 ERA at Marist. He looks to be locked down on the Cape.
Appears in his 2nd time on the summer. His last appearance on the 22nd versus Brewster. Gave up 1 hit, a walk, and 2 Ks. Face off against Sam Christensen, the leadoff batter. The order tonight, it's a strike for the first pitch. He sees against the righty on the mound. At Marist College, Shaw had an 11.52 ERA in 2025 across 16 appearances, gave up the same amount of walks, 16 in 2025 to 2026, though an ERA better. Levi Clark has to pop out of the squat on that one. Sam Christensen so far today has reached base twice with 2 walks, and he was brought home back in the 1st and 2nd inning on each time he's walked. Flew out to right field and then K'd in the 5th. He's got a runner on and Chase Krogerberger. The toss. Breaking ball action loops in at the last moment. Krogerberger watches that one blow by. It's a 1-2 count. here in the bottom of the 7th inning. This one looped over into the parking lot adjacent to the field. Christensen still battling through against the new arm. Kettleers coming into this game were tied with the Wareham Gatemen in terms of batting against righties, 217 overall. Kettleers had 66 to the Gatemen 67 RBI. Toss over and check on Kroberger at first. He's made pitchers dance around a little bit, even drew a balk not too long ago.
Yeah, picked up his first stolen base of the season. I wouldn't be surprised. New arm, usually you're more focused on the hitter coming into the game. He takes off right here.
The 1-2 count. There goes Kroberger. Toss from Levi Clark over to the shortstop is in time. Kroberger gets caught stealing for the 3rd time this season after a success back in the 3rd. Kroberger goes down on the tag at 2nd.
Yeah, I was right. He was taken off on the pitch, but Levi Clark just threw a dot to second base. Good job applying the tag by DeGiorgio. Swim move by Kroberger. Strike him out, throw him out, 2 down. Quickly, the walk is erased.
Sam Christensen goes down swinging. Kroberger caught on strikes. It's the 2nd time that Dawson Santana is up to bat for the Cotuit Kettleers, wearing number 2. It's his first game as a Kettleer, came in as a pinch hitter back in the 5th for Aiden Aguayo. Change of pace. As he pops this one out towards right center field, dancing underneath the ball is Foster Apple, and he'll put it away. A good amount of lumber for the first potential hit for Dawson Santana, but no yard. So we'll come back as the 8th inning looms closer and closer here on Cape League TV.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazault & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, or gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazault Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazault.com. That's CAZEAULT.com.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Ryan Taransky, outfielder from the University of Cincinnati. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
8th inning action coming to you live from Lowell Park. The Kettleers are not out of the doghouse yet. They'll have to complete at least 6 more outs if they can keep the score 5-3 on the board, which it is against the Wareham Gatemen. You're fighting for that 4th place spot. Playoffs take the top 4 teams of each division, and the Kettleers holding on. They're 2 points ahead of the Gatemen going into tonight. He could make it 4 right here if Truett Manuel on the mound can do what he does best all season and keep putting guys away.
Yeah, it's go time. It's also the top of the lineup for the Gatemen, so this is their best scoring chance right here, right now. All on the line for the 4th spot in the division. Got your best arm, arguably, an all-star, Truett on the mound. Close things out. Secure that 4th spot.
Truett Manuel will face off against R.J. Hamilton, Connor Cuff, and Levi Clark. 2 all-stars in the first 3 due up on the board. We're here in the top of the 8th inning. Sunlight starting to fade away here. Christmas and July night for the Cotuit Kettleers. It's game 33. At least 2 more to go. The kick up and delivery to R.J. Hamilton. He's got to push himself out of the box to avoid that one coming down the lane. It's a 1-0 count. R.J. Hamilton's been pretty quiet since walking in the first. Had back-to-back 6-3 groundouts in the 3rd and the 5th, thanks to the work of Grady Bivens. Manuel with the 1-0 count. This one in a similar placement just above the left knee of Hamilton. It's a 2-0 count. Saw Truett struggle a little bit with command of the zone. Gave up 6 straight balls. Walked first batter he saw in Dylan Passo for helping turn around a nice 5-4-3 double play. Kick and delivery. It's getting pretty close to RJ. It's drifting up too, so just along the lettering, Wareham on the chest. Hamilton is a 3-0 count. It's a similar start, back-to-back stretches here.
Yeah, so talked about it yesterday. As the 3-0 misses, it's ball 4, but that late/close statistic, talked about it. A 3-run or less lead for a team, last 3 innings of a ball game. No guy has more experience right now than Truett Manuel. He's thrown the most innings in this situation. He's your guy. You go to him.
Kettleers coming into today struggling with the free passes, 168 walks, which is first in the CCBL coming into the game. Only give up a handful. Truett has given up 3 since he's appeared in today's matchup. Dancing around, RJ Hamilton, he will go on the first pitch. The toss from Will Plattner draws Owen Pano off the bag, and RJ Hamilton is safe at second. So you have potentially the 4th run of the game for the Gatemen on second, and then the tying run in the box right now on Connor Cuff.
It's a great jump. Sort of a pitch out to the catcher, Plattner. Still not able to get Hamilton stealing.
Connor Cuff with the 1-0 count. No outs on the board. Big swing, but it'll draw into foul territory. Ryan Taransky with the courtesy run on over to make sure that's still safe. It's a tight situation. The Cats so far this season, when it comes to games like this, they're 2-5 when scoring the first run, in the first inning at least. Holding on to the lead is a storyline. Manuel looking back towards second. Hamilton dancing around, and here's the pitch. On to the outside again, it's a 2-1 count. Connor Cuff, also one of the guys to really help lead things off, has been silent as well. He reached on the fielder's choice in the first before grounding into a 3-1, popping out unassisted to Aiden Aguayo back in the 5th. Kick up and delivery. This one hacked over towards right center or right field and drawing into the glove of Sam Christensen. Halted at third is RJ Hamilton. You've got runners on the corners. The tying run at first, and this brings up Levi Clark.
This game's far from over. Far, far, far from over. 6 outs. They say the last 3 are the hardest 3 to get in a baseball game. Got to get 6 of them. Chase Vandermeet is warming in the Cats bullpen. Runners on the corners, tying run at first base.
I just kind of feel bad for Truett Manuel, right? It's been 2 weeks since he's touched the game mound. And he's had to labor in his first inning relief, laboring here.
That was a point that we were talking about earlier as well, is the mental aspect of things.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
You warm up for 2 games, and you think you're going into high-pressure situations, and now finally for the 3rd time you're actually put in the game. It's interesting.
First ball down low in the dirt. Plattner having to extend his front leg. Stay on top of that one. You can't let any balls go behind your catcher in this situation. RJ Hamilton is at third. The 1-0 toss clips the lower half of the zone. Truett Manuel puts a strike on the board so far this inning. That's the 2nd strike he's tossed.
Wouldn't hate a little infield pop-up, then another, 5-4-3 double play. That would play.
A kick as this is hammered out towards left center field. Running underneath it, Isaac Sturgis with the confidence trying to make the play at home. It'll draw Will Plattner way off the bag, and it goes between the legs. Scoring 1. It's a 5-4 ball game with a runner on second. Toss from Isaac Sturgis cuts way left. Unable to try and make any sort of tag at home, and Plattner lets it dribble between the legs, and you got a runner on second.
So it's a misstep for 2 reasons. One, Isaac Sturgis, you got to come up firing. I get it to the plate, but RJ Hamilton has elite speed at third base, so there's likely a chance he was going to score on any play to the outfield. The second thing is Plattner has got to keep that in front of him, because now the tying run is in scoring position after that gets between the legs of the catcher.
So Levi Clark out on the sac fly. This one will go drill past Will Plattner. Connor Cuff advances to third. And wow, the tying run 90 feet away. It's been a change of pace. Grady Bivens with a phenomenal 6-inning stretch. Truett Manuel across 2 innings. He's dancing with fire as the Gatemen loom closer and closer to tying up this ball game.
If Grady Bivens doesn't get this win, I might start crying. Got to bear down here. Got to find a way. Anyway.
Chase Carson, who has also had an iffy day at the plate so far. This one down low. It looked like it was going almost through the 5-hole again of Will Plattner. So it's a passed ball that allows Connor Cuff to get to third. So we've seen a wild pitch, a passed ball. There's been a lot going on. It's a throwing error on the center fielder, Isaac Sturgis. So you do have an error on the board, according to TrackMan. Going down low and trying to wrap around it is Chase Carson. He'll step outside of the box, readjust. It's a 2-1 count.
Infield playing in. Run can't score.
Here in the top of the 8th inning, it's 5-4 Cotuit. Drew it with the toss on the outside by the right knee. Chase Carson, center fielder, out of Pittsburgh in his 7th game with the Gatemen so far. He's been 0 for 3 on the day. Batting at 200 coming into this stretch. The 3-1 count. Popped up high over the heads of the left infield. Running for it and calling it off will be Chase Kroberger. Dances around, keeps Connor Cuff at third, and now 2 outs are on the board. Can take a little bit of a breath, but not too much of a step. Got to keep applying the pressure here. It's Dylan Dubovic.
Very nice. Very nice. That's going to be the day for Truitt. Manuel pitched himself into some trouble, but getting that second out is absolutely huge. And you got the 1-run lead. You got the tying run on third. Make a change, and maybe Chase Vandermeed going to be asked for the final 4 outs of this ball game.
The second all-star in the pitching staff for the Cotuit Kettleers will trot out from the bullpen. We'll give you a brief rundown when we come back here on Cape League TV.
Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here in Cape League TV.
Truitt Manuel's day is done, but he is not off the hook. A runner on third in Connor Cuff will stay on his stat line, but he'll finish with 1 2/3 innings pitched, a hit given up, 3 walks, no Ks, no home runs. It's a 2 ERA on the season for Truitt Manuel. Came into this game with nothing. He had the team best in terms of relieving ERA with a 0, giving up no earned runs. But should his stat line hold here, Chase Vandermeed can get it out with 2 outs onto the board. Truitt will finish with 2 earned runs.
Turn it over to the bullpen from one all-star to the next. Chase Vandermeed, arguably your best reliever all season. The submarine arm, 6'5", 200 pounds, 2.38 ERA. He's got 2 wins to no losses, 11 1/3 innings pitched. He's given up 2 long balls, but he's coming in for the biggest out of the season for the Kets.
Chase Vandermeed looking to get things done. Some motion on the mound. It's a sidearm pitch that Wareham has not faced yet. Excuse me. The righty kicks and delivers here. Way on the outside. Plattner has had to move around a lot today. Just coming in from the left and the right, dealing with a couple passed balls, a wild pitch. He's been active behind the plate. It's a 1-0 count to Dylan Dubovic, the left fielder out of Miami. 2 out, 1-0. Strike one, bending in the knees is Dubovic. He does not agree with that call. Vandermeed, though, is so sneaky when it comes to the lift at the end of his pitches. Vandermeed will face off against a guy with a single on the day. The 1-1. Going fishing. Dubovic caught lacking on that swing. He falls out of the box, and Vandermeed is ahead with a 1-2.
Day late right there. Needed that swing on Thursday.
The 1-2, 2 outs on the board. Get yourself out of the top of the 8th here. Chase Vandermeed with the delivery. Way on the outside.
Great job by Plattner. The baseball cannot get behind him. Tying run at third, game on the line for the 4th spot in the West Division. Find the zone, Chase.
Dylan Dubovic with the 2-2 count, 2 outs on the board in the top of the 8th. The delivery fouls this off towards the first base dugout that houses the Wareham Gatemen.
And he's still late. Still late. 93 on the hands for Chase. I think you got to go back to that and see you get some contact in play. Throw the ball in the zone, work down the middle of the zone. Doesn't need to be a strikeout.
It's a deceiving pitch, especially for guys who haven't faced off against a Submariner tossing 92 average. The 2-2. Fouled back again. Vandermeed having to work through this at-bat. He's gotten a good amount of quality foul tips off of the bat of Dubovic. Dubovic has struck out 33 times on the season so far. The 2-2. Broken bat situation. This ball will stay in. Chase Vandermeed goes to toss the 1-3, and there you go. 3 outs on the board. Have a day, Chase Vandermeed. You get yourself out of a tight situation, and the Kettleers only surrender 1 run. It's time to bounce back here at Lowell Park when we come back.
Boston Hand to Shoulder is the go-to team for Boston's professional athletes, musicians, workers, and families across New England. They are trusted orthopedic specialists for athletes and everyday people. So if an injury is slowing you down, Boston Hand to Shoulder is now on Cape Cod. Call 617-965-HAND for all your hand and upper extremity needs. Boston Hand to Shoulder, proud sponsor of the Kettleers.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jesse DiMaggio. I'm a catcher. This is your home for Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park on the road right here on Cape League TV.
Bottom of the 8th action coming to you from Lowell Park. It was a tight top of the 8th. You had a stressful situation with a tying run 90 feet away on third. Chase Vandermeed comes in to relieve True Emmanuel. Takes a little bit of time, but he's able to force a 1-3 ground out to finish off the top of the 8th. So here we go. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Kettleers need to add a couple more insurance runs. That Landon Beaver solo shot in the 6th was a nice addition, but since then Wareham has been on the heels of Cotuit. You really got to get some motion in action here if you want a good solid top of the 9th.
Yeah, you got your best hitter at the plate due up. 3 for his last 3. 2 singles, a homer into the oak trees and right his last time up. This is an important spot for Insurance. Can't blow this inning away. Part of your lineup due up. Put at least 1 on the board and you're feeling a lot more comfortable.
Landon Beaver in his 24th game of the season knows tight games against Wareham all too well. First pitch from Shaw. Upstairs, Beaver with a good take. Keep himself alive. Beaver had the walk-off home run. Send Cotuit to the next round of the playoffs last year. Not the same arm he faces off against, but Shaw was in that lineup. Kick and delivery. Pops this one out towards left field, looking like it's going to go. But at the last second, Dylan Dubovic dives in and puts away the big hitter for the Kettleers.
Wow, that is tough for Beaver. Would have been his 4th hit of the game, but no. Someone wanted to rob that. Dylan Dubovic, what a play. Tip your cap. Nicely done.
Dubovic gets his revenge for a ground out situation to kick off the top of the 8th. So stepping into the box, J.J. Moran, the third baseman out of Stanford. He's looking for his first hit of the day. Breaking ball action, watches this one drift by. It's an 0-1 count.
Love to see J.J. get into one here. Drive one to a gap. Double to right center.
Need to get the base runner on here, the 0-1 count. Keeping the bat at bay and not going around for a 1-1 count. J.J. Moran with a good take. Steps back into the box, the righty. Flips it around. One's across the board here at Lowell Park. The toss. Pops this one into the mound, and bobbling it is Shaw, but it'll make the 1-3 play to retire J.J. Moran. It was almost similar to the situation that happened yesterday when it came to a ball that you got to play on the mound. A couple of tight situations that might allow Kettleers bats to get going, but J.J. Moran unsuccessful to beat the quick toss over, and he is retired.
Yeah, had a lot of spin off it, off the end of the bat, off that end cap. Right back. That's why Shaw kind of bobbled it. Those plays are tough. He was able to recover, though, and get the second out.
2 outs on the board. Kettleers looking to battle here. It'll be one upstairs to Levi Clark. Isaac Sturgis with the good take. Has an RBI single back in the second, walked back in the first, and has been victim to the first base pitcher rotation in terms of ground out. A 3-1 in the 4th and a 1-3 in the 6th. 1 ball for the patient Sturgis. This one called strike. Sturgis on a 5-game hitting streak as of the 2nd inning. He's had a productive couple of at-bats after a slower start to the season. As he will head back towards the dugout, looking to see if it's an adjustment of the bat, his gloves. He'll stand next to head coach Rob Cooper, but looks like everything's fine. So a brief delay as Sturgis walks back over to the box. It was an offensive conference. Take a quick second to sort out your game plan. It's a do-or-die moment here. Fouled off a wild hack. Sturgis's bat connects, but not in the right direction. A hard hit ball over the mesh netting towards the left, and it's a 1-2 count. .5-4 the score here at Lowell Park. Cotuit looks to continue the lead. Breaking ball on the outside. It will not zip in at the last second. Seen a couple of looping balls like that for Shaw on the day. It'll be a 2-2 count for Sturge. Sun pretty much faded here. It's just on the top of the trees in right center field. This pitch is tossed, and it'll be foul again. Sturgis fights to stay alive. Another foul ball. Question of darkness could come into play here very soon.
Sure could. Around this time, every game, it gets sketchy at Lowell.
It could benefit the Kettleers. Draw it on as long as possible. There's 2 outs on the board. Chase Vandermeed ready to go if needed in the top of the ninth. Delivery downstairs. Clark has trouble placing the glove fully on top of that, so Sturgis with a full count, his first of the day. He had 3 balls and a strike back in the first and managed to make it all the way to second after a Jesse DiMaggio walk to follow. Sturgis helped bring in Landon Beaver off the 2 RBI single that Beav had back in the second. Big swing coming from number 8, and the bottom of the 8th is done. 3 outs for Logan Shaw on the mound, and the Kettleers have a chance to end it in the 9th. We've got 3 more outs guaranteed for Chase Vandermeed. We'll get you to it in just a bit.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Top of the 9th action here at Lowell Park. Chase Vandermeed returns to the mound after coming in with 2 outs on the board in the bottom of the 8th, or excuse me, the top of the 8th inning. Kettleers dancing with fire. It's a 5-4 score between the Kets and the Gatemen. Getting set. It's a chance to clinch the 4th place division spot, and really quick. This broadcast is a copyrighted production of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Any unauthorized duplication, retransmission, and other use is strictly prohibited. We've got at least 3 outs if the Kettleers can maintain this lead here. They've got an order that looks like this: Dylan Pasto, Cohen Nikolai, and Foster Apple, the exact same order that Truett Manuel faced in the top of the 7th. It'd be a little bit of a different story. Manuel would give up his first earned run off a wild pitch over the top of the glove of Will Plattner. Chase Vandermeed could set a different story here. First pitch incoming. It's a 92-mile-an-hour curve off the arm of the righty, so it's an 0-1 count.
Yeah, get ahead with that fastball. First pitch, sinking action to a lefty. Get ahead, 0-1, live ahead. Let's go, Chase.
Vandermeed fighting against the dimming sunlight.
Very good.
Fouled back towards the backstop near our production booth. 91 off the arm. It's an 0-2 count. Just make it quick. Do what you can. Don't allow any of those free passes that have eaten the Kettleers in these last couple of frames. Vandermeed with the 0-2, and there you go, kid. Number 46 puts away the first batter that he sees in the top of the 9th. A confident start with 3 straight strikes for his first K of the day.
Yeah, attaboy. Attaboy, way to start the 9th. Strikeout, get your first of the ball game. Happy birthday, by the way, Chase Vandermeed.
It's a birthday outing that you hope ends in your favor. Cohen Nikolai, who was dangerous in the 4th with the 2-run long ball. Put up the first 2 runs of the game for the Wareham Gatemen off Grady Bivens. Vandermeed could silence him here. This one goes off the back. It's a tense moment. Nikolai falling to the ground and taking a second after wearing that pitch on the back.
Yeah, sometimes that happens with Chase Vandermeed. He'll miss up and into righties like he does right there. No intent behind it, just with that arm angle. That's the dispersion, right? That's the dispersion of his misses.
Cohen Nikolai will trot towards first on his own behalf, but they'll look to send in the pinch runner. Nikolai looked like he was going to hang back at first, but pinch runner situation will come in. AJ Ascentino, redshirt sophomore out of Northeastern, will take full advantage, and he joined today. This is his first appearance of the summer. Just came over from summer ball action in the NECBL.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Hopefully the first appearance is not a positive one. The Kettleers still need to silence the runner at first.
It's a tying run right there.
Check back over to first. He was an all-star in 2025 for the NECBL. Mystic Schooners, 31 games played. So Vandermeet smart to check, get a feel for your pinch runner before tossing the next ball to Foster Apple. Here it comes. Bounces and dribbles out of the glove of Will Plattner. Ascentino deciding to not make the move. It'll be ball one.
He stole 16 bases with Northeastern in the Coastal Athletic Association. Got to keep an eye on him, right? Good player. Good baseball instincts. Big lead.
1-0 toss. Ascentino was dancing, had a pretty healthy lead. Ryan Taransky was not fully on the bag there. So curious to see. The decision will be for the righty on the mound. Still battling with Foster Apple. It's a 2-0 count. Still here in the top of the 9th inning. Cats could put it away with 2 more outs. Clips the very far outside line of the strike zone. Vandermeet able to pull it in at the last second, and it's a 2-1 count. Vandermeet, the 2026 West Division All-Star, one of 2 pitchers on the roster for Cotuit to represent. Check back towards first.
That was close.
Not in time. Taransky was all over it, though. Taransky was one of 2 defensive substitutions for the Kettleers, coming in for Jesse DiMaggio. Dawson Santana at second for Aiden Aguayo. 2-1 count with 1 out on the board. Going fishing but unsuccessful. Foster Apple evens his count. Need another strike for Vandermeet here.
Take a strikeout, but trying to put one on the ground here. Bottom of the order. That sinker ball. Roll one up. 6-4-3. Double play in the ballgame.
Kettleers have 22 ground double plays on the season. Good delivery on the outside. Plattner having full cross body to ring that one back in. It's a full count for Vandermeet. Dancing with fire. Foster Apple still in the box, but a runner on first. Vandermeet is a big strike guy, though. He relied on the K for about 44% of his outs freshman year and 63 the next season. The 3-2 payoff. Going around and unsuccessful. 2 outs for Chase Vandermeet. And back-to-back Ks outside of the hit by pitch. The righty out of Michigan State's having a day.
Yeah, that's nice. Blowing it past him.
Chase Vandermeet will face off against the bottom of the order, Henry DiGiorgio. And Wareham is all too familiar with the crucial runs. They went down in walk-off fashion against the Brewster Whitecaps last night. A long 9 innings, no runs allowed up until the bottom. Kicking delivery on the first pitch. Strike 1. 2 strikes away from closing this game and going 4 points ahead of Wareham in the 4th place spot. Cotuit Kettleers have a chance. It's a 5-4 score between the Cats and the Gatemen here in the top of the 9th inning. Kick and delivery. Plattner. Full dance of a defensive display there.
Yeah, can't let one get to the backstop here. Can't put the tying run in scoring position. Top of the order, waits on deck. R.J. Hamilton. You got to think the time is now for Chase.
He's got the strikeout stuff, put it together here. The 1-1 count, runner will go. Plattner jumping out of the squat, the tag down to Owen Pato, and they got him. Chase Vandermeed gets himself out of the tight situation. A 5-4 ball game between the Kettleers and the Gatemen. They take the season series record, 3 wins, 1 loss. Even with 1 more game against the Gatemen, Cotuit is in 4th place with about 7 games to go in the season.
Fire me up, Will Plattner, helping out his pitcher on his birthday. That was absolutely splendid. Biggest win of the year for sure. Fighting for your playoff hopes and getting the job done. Clap it up for Grady Bivens. 6 innings of great work from him. And I mean, wow, that was awesome. That was really, really cool. Really good win. Need more of those coming down the stretch.
5-4 your final score. No need to head to the bottom of the 9th here. The Kettleers break the 10-win streak, or 10 games that they've won, so they'll jump over the 10-win mark. There we go. 11-19-2. Wareham will fall to 10-22-0 on the season. Wow, what a finish. It was a tight situation. Kettleers in a little bit of trouble dancing around Truett Manuel, giving up a couple of earned runs. The first time this season we've seen him falter a little bit like that, where I'm knocking on the door, and wow, Chase Vandermeed comes in and absolute nails across the board for him. It's been an impressive stretch of time. The Kettleers battle back in fantastic fashion, and talk about the solo shot from Landon Beaver. And we have our own chance to talk to Beaver and also the guy on the mound, Grady Bivens, with our own Liam Ervin.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Couldn't choose one player of the game today. 2 standout performances, Grady Bivens, Landon Beaver. Grady, we're going to start with you. That was the longest appearance by a Ket starter this season. What was working for you today?
I think the sinker was working. Early contact, rolling through innings. I think me and Platt have a good connection back there. Really like the way he called the game. Again, defense was outstanding. I mean, I think we have the best infield in the Cape. Bats played well tonight, and we just played good on both sides of the ball tonight, and just glad we got a win tonight.
Landon, what type of confidence does it give you to have a guy go out and shove 6 innings, and then that gets the offense kind of going?
I mean, every time Bibbs gets on that mound, we got a good shot to win. So, I mean, the bats have been coming through recently, and finally we got a win tonight, so that's good.
Grady, playoff implications-wise, now you guys secure the 4th spot. How big does that mean going forward on this season?
I mean, it's huge. Obviously, you want to play playoff baseball. It's just big for us. Get ready, looking to get hot, make us push for like 2nd or 3rd seed, and let's get this thing rolling.
And Landon, we talked to you pregame today. You hit one yesterday, hit one today. What's been working for you at the plate?
Just trusting my work. Less is more. Not trying to. I mean, I've been trying to hit home runs all season. The last 2 days, I haven't been trying to, and I ended up hitting 2. So, I mean, less is more.
Landon Beaver, Grady Bivens, thank you guys so much. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you so much, Liam, and thank you to the time of those 2. We got to do a double player interview for the first time this season, so always exciting stuff. But yeah, we'll take you through one of the breakout performances. Grady Bivens, 6 complete innings across the day, 2 hits, 2 runs given up, but 2 strikeouts. He didn't need the strikeout stuff to be so successful in this frame.
Yeah, I wouldn't call this a breakout performance. I would call it what Grady Bivens has been doing all summer long. This guy has been so special for the Kets, and now he's going to get rewarded with a victory, improved to 1-4. That's a fantastic, gutsy performance by the right-hand pitcher. That was special stuff. 6 innings, longest appearance by a starter this summer. Good for you, Grady Bivens.
He becomes the first Kettleer to toss 6 complete innings since August 6, 2025. And another guy who knows the Wareham Gatemen all too well, Landon Beaver, who had the walk-off home run last year. Here you go, kid. You got another one on the day, back-to-back days, with a long shot to right field from Landon Beaver. 5 at-bats, 3 hits. He found his way on base multiple times. They couldn't keep him quiet.
He's 5 for his last 9 these last 2 days with 3 extra base hits, 2 of them homers. Yeah, Landon Beaver, you're him. That was such a special performance today. Hit every ball hard. Was robbed of his 4th base hit in the bottom of the 8th inning. A nice play by Dylan Dubovic. Clap it up. Clap it up for Landon Beaver. Clap it up for a complete game. That was a good one.
All claps for Landon Beaver and Grady Bivens are players of the game. The Cats secure their first win since the 16th against Wareham, and we'll take a quick look at our upcoming schedule. It's a gauntlet of one. Harwich tomorrow at 5:30. You're on the road to White House Field, and then you welcome Orleans here at Lowell Park. That's a 4:30 first pitch on Sunday. You got the 27th off, so a nice bit of rest, and then you've got the last couple games of this stretch. The 28th versus Hyannis at home. 29th we travel to Wareham to try and put away the season series good and good. The rescheduled game on the 30th versus Chatham. That's a 4:30 start. You're in the bottom of the third, so a little bit of a head start there. 31st is at Falmouth at Gov Fuller Field. Saturday the 1st at Hyannis, and then you finish out the season on the 2nd, welcoming Bourne here at Lowell Park. It's been an interesting stretch to say the least. Let's get you your final box score. 5-4 Kettleers finished the day. 4 runs for Wareham, 5 for Cotuit, 3 hits for the Gatemen, 7 for the Kettleers, 1 error on the board. Your winning pitcher, Grady Bivens, 1 for 4 now as a season record. The losing one, Brissy, the starting pitcher, giving up a good amount of those runs, and the save goes to Chase Vandermeed. What an all-around day for Kettleers baseball, and you luck to do it again. There's no stopping the Cats now. They've got the 4th place spot. It's been a great time hanging out with you here at Lowell Park for a lot of thank yous that we got to throw together here. Adriana Leone, our producer and director, Joe Pratt, our broadcast director, Emily Suki running all the graphics behind the screen, and my 2 broadcast partners, Carson, Mercier, and Liam Ervin. I've been Brooke Killgore saying so long, and it's another great night on Cape.